my
We
god.
love you, John. I'm just teasing. I promise.
know.
Oh my god. Okay. So we have the Hitsy cheerleader that is Ash.
I take offense to that. It's one holy
You're
adventure to make up for that.
because you don't, in fact, currently have an available job.
Oh.
Uh,
All right.
Ash only takes offense to that because when she tried to go on cheer squid,
Did I tell you
I
that
can't
you
talk
can
no more.
fucking do that? Wow, this thing's a piece of shit right now. Okay.
Look, the Bard College burned down before Ash got there.
She's the cheer captain, and they kicked her out of school. That's why she hates it.
Girls at Bard College, how dare they?
Wait. If Ash ate the cheer captain, that would mean Ash now actually can cheerlead.
There.
No thanks. We do not want to do the bat dance.
All right, we have our massacre music. All right, so you guys have stepped through the portal. Where you all set up to get ready to camp out. Rossi went ahead to Valsgard. Go get things set up for the wedding later. They're only cultists, right? So y'all got this. You guys kind of camp out for the night. You guys get a head start on Honorian Hope because they had something to go to. And as you guys approach Corella, Corella is, Theris knows it, and so does Ash, and so does Darn. Theris would too, but he's not with us. He's over probably ball sack dropping or teabagging some poor domain of Dreadlord over there. You guys know it as the capital of the once existent Kingdom of the Seven Rivers. This is a city that's in decline, bordering on decay. It's near the furthest.
And it's home.
Yeah, it's near the furthest reaches of Arcturus, though it has suffered greatly at the hands of demonic despots. The river spirits that Theris knows about, in particular, because he's born there. The rest of y'all, well, they've been gone so damn long that nobody even talks about them anymore. Like Theris's great grandma kind of stories, kind of thing. They're all but lost as mythology. The city sits beside of an inland freshwater sea that feeds the Seven Rivers. The city is dark and grimy, though compared to the city of Barovia, it is glorious and alive. There is a distinct feeling here that is absent in that compared to what the realm of Ravenloft has. Everyone here has souls. This simple fact alone lends Corella a feeling of life that those of you that are Barovian natives are not used to. Townsfolk actually react to you guys as you pass through. They do double takes, pointing and whispering as you all pass by. Children play underfoot. In the shadows you see figures darting off, some recognizing Theris, judging by their reaction. As you guys begin to make your way to the old quarter, Hope and Inori are standing there waiting for you two.
Well, you guys have a weird smile on your face. What did you get up to?
Oh, stuff.
I'm only waiting for Corella to tell us where the dogs are.
Where's the smoke?
So, the old quarter is all faded glory, even compared to this city. And it has long been taken over by the Guild, the Iron Eyes. The guilds hold almost total control over the city and operate as the Duchess's personal assassins. At the heart of the old quarter, which you guys can see, standing above the rest of the buildings, is a ruin of a once grand estate. From what you guys can see, from here, the estate is made of sun-bleached stones, and Inori and Theris, it's been out so long in the sun that any paint that's on it is long gone. Any natural pigment that it had in the rock has been
How does that
bleached
happen?
white. Just from age.
This is Liam asking the question, not me. I know how it happens. Liam has no clue how this happens.
People here don't repaint things.
Look how strong the sun is. Isn't it?
No,
No,
the sun has been out. He does not understand this.
Oh, I know.
He's from Barovia.
That's right. He's never seen
I
anything
know
in
that.
sun bleached before.
So this is all like being on LSD. The colors are so bright to him, basically.
Yeah, Inori actually has her hood up and is like, nope.
Like he's been on God's eye, and then there's this now apparently.
Hoodle's just staring at Hope, just quizzically, and then points up to the sky. Lady Fire Dancer, you going to explode Fireball? Been up there awful long time. Please. Please.
This voice a couple of times is like, oh, right. So that's the thing that what makes vampires explode.
Oh, that's right. I've heard about the thing.
Glorious sun.
Just think about that as why Strahd has to hide his bitch ass in Barovia.
He's
That
dead.
day before we killed him.
Exactly. He'd been dead a lot faster if he come out here.
Yeah. Hoodle's still not like it. Too bright.
As you guys approach the estate grounds,
You get used to the bright.
you see a figure emerge from the shadows to come over to Theris. Kind of looks at you like, aren't you supposed to be dead? Kind of thing. Before he kind of recovers and he goes, wait, did you finally get some balls? He kind of gestures around at your companions. Because you guys
Liam
look
just
like
slapped
a
him in the back
warband.
and say, he has massive, wheelbarrow-sized testicular fortitude. I see him leap out of windows to kill people now.
That
I
doesn't
guess I
sound
did
like
do
the
that.
Theris I knew.
I
Yeah,
saw
I've been
dodge
through a lot.
lightning. I watched him dodge lightning and pretty much just, dagger, like, kidney murder some ghost chick. It was awesome.
It's that look that Inori hasn't seen since right after he decided that he was going to murder Strahd. And he sort of leans into the guy and just kind of like, I need to know where the guildmaster is. I have a report to make.
Well,
Smile
by
while
now
hearing
she
this.
likely knows you're coming.
That's
Probably
fine.
in the
I had
central
Rennet
altar.
hide. You wouldn't have seen me.
Probably knows you're coming.
Good. You tell me where I can find her, and I'll have my discussion.
Probably the central altar chamber. Or
Thank
maybe
you.
what ruin passes for a throne room.
Thank you. Not for nothing, but it might be best to lay low for a while.
Yeah, me and some of the other guys are going to kind of lay low and see how this shakes out. Because he's kind of looking at all of y'all looking like the armored death squad that you are.
Don't worry. I'll see you again.
Only
Kind of
two of us are armored.
looks at Hope like, holy shit, they have a demon in their midst.
I traded one demon for another, clearly.
they look at Ash and they're like, he's
Yeah.
kind of like double taking, like, I've seen her before kind of thing, and then he just kind of shakes his head, walks off.
Feels good to be back.
He kind of glances at Ash and just says, "Huh. It didn't occur to me until right now that you might actually be a good chance for you to get the people that ordered the hit."
Oh, I know. Ash just nods, smiles. Like all vampire teeth and half-orc tusk, smiles.
Go get my monster manual.
I have to admit, just as an out-of-character perspective, are your vampire fangs the underbite tusks, or do you have fangs on top too?
I'll go with like I got. If I don't smile, I just look like a pale half-orc. So yeah, I do have the vampire teeth. The tusks aren't as big as I make them out to be.
I was imagining that your vampire fangs were your tusks. I don't know why.
That would be kind of cool, actually.
Underbite.
I were imagining the size of the tusks. I mean, he eats people, so she, he, it thing.
Yes.
Look, Liam gets confused as to people's genders. It's only because Jessica probably gives him a diagram before that he knows what to do.
Look, you got a lot of armor blocking things out now.
If they're all he's or she's, something like that. The ones are pretty.
Liam's been hit in the head a lot.
Lately.
And too much God's eye. Yep.
Ladies with armors are supposed to wear chainmail bikinis. Why are you so covered in armor?
To be fair, the God's Eye kind of is being hit in the head. It's just being punched in your head's soul.
Yeah.
And so you swallow your own soul devourer's soul unless you have your soul back plus interest.
It's tasty.
It is.
I'll slow down on the wine even though I'm not feeling it at all. I'm down to half the bottle already.
Yeah, just slow down, man.
You might want to slow up there, buddy.
I'm not your dog.
So, do we just want to move around the city and, like, look like we're doing nothing and make them more nervous, or do you want to go directly for vengeance?
Liam's gonna be directly behind,
Yeah, it's right.
The kitty savvy guy, because he has no idea where he's going, but he obviously does.
I think there's a certain poetry in starting at the top and killing my way down.
Sounds good.
Huh? Don't say that in front of Leo. Unless they're bad, in which case he's okay with that.
I mean, this is a cult that was going to ripped out a kid's eyes.
Okay, he's fine with that.
Yeah, they're bad
me.
people. Child maiming and murdering are on their top list right now, and we need to...
That's some of their greatest hits, man.
God.
Oh. As you begin to make your way in, the doors to the estate open. And it seems like the guild's not messing around. As 3 Ettins and a robed figure emerge.
Ferris just kind of glances up at the giants, looks over his shoulder, glances back at the giants, and goes,
No, I read that.
yeah, I can see it.
They had to do the whole, like, duck their head while hunched over kind of thing.
Usually, this is how they want to start things.
They don't know what they're fucking with.
No, they don't. There's a reason I picked slasher music as my theme today. Because this whole session is just a masturbatory session to y'all.
Is going to step forward and just announce himself by name and openly request an audience with the guild mistress.
Do you need your last name sent to you, sir, in case you want to actually say it?
Give me 1 second, because I still have your message.
Okay.
I have no idea, but my Discord is muting me and unmuting me at random, so whatever.
Actually, Aaron, I would appreciate it if you would send me my deceased mentor's name again. That kind of has lost in the text.
Shit. Go dig out my notes.
You could do what you have to do. If worst comes to worst, if it's different than what it was, then, you know, no one's a word wiser.
How do I have Liam be the one that just tell now?
Midrasur here to see the guild mistress. I have a report.
The warlock in their bunch looks at you and says, "Funny, I remember you being dead. Something about orcs ripping out your heart."
Funny, I left them on the shoreline.
Those bastards were dead.
I can find my notes for Ash right
now. Would you like to let us in? Or do we walk in over you?
He kind of laughs and goes, "Have you seen the size of my friends? I think I'll take my chances."
Your funeral.
The year of hell's on you now, man. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to immediately use a bonus action to fling my psi dagger so that I can teleport somewhere and then use my action to hide.
It's their initiatives. Oh, wow, they're actually on the ball. The Ettins, for their part, they seem a little too twitchy. And let me get our boy. Oh, he's getting ready to do a monologue. I'm gonna have to do a quick monologue for him. That initiative. Eris.
Oh yeah, it's on.
Ori. You. Ash?
Just not care mode right now. She's so nonchalant it hurts.
How's Darn's initiative there, Ash?
Hold on.
Get his in here. This is also vengeance for him. Darn is a 10. Okay. Okay, so we need Hope.
I need to get Liam linked again.
Is he just rolling?
It's currently linked on Cal, not on Liam.
Well, both of mine are linked.
Just exclamation point, character, space, and Liam.
Yep.
Okay.
And that'll switch you back.
Oh, that does remind me. I need to do an update as well.
Does it need to be Liam anymore, or?
Probably, yeah. I should probably also swap back to Theris officially.
E. Okay.
There you go. You are actively now Liam Vlandimore.
In. Hope, Poodle, Liam.
Is this working? Because I already roll for initiative, and it keeps on going off and on to mute, so...
That's weird.
No?
I don't know why.
I think last time.
I muted myself 6 times in the last 10 minutes.
You should punch it. Punch it right in the dick.
But I like my tablet.
Hey.
I rolled a 15 if you can see it. I don't know if you can.
Have it, yeah.
It should be in the log. Let me check.
Where's the log? Log. Darn, Theris.
You want me to roll again?
There, yeah, go ahead and roll me again. Technical difficulties, gotta love them.
It happens.
Do you have hopes?
I rolled better this time, so... Did you see that?
Nope. Type in update character and then Hoodle. I mean, exclamation point character and then Hoodle.
Yeah, try that.
Okay.
It might be trying to put you on, McCall.
Yeah.
That's weird because it worked fine last game.
Yeah, I don't know.
So mine has been as Liam, but now I'll show it here as Liam.
I need, yeah.
Once you've done that, just type exclamation point update. That should, and those 2 frames should fix it.
I did.
No, I'm sorry. I was talking to Jay. Sorry.
Well, how was mine?
Let's see. I don't have Hope yet.
Hope rolled a 10. They rolled a 21, but...
Yeah, I don't have Hope's initiative on either for some reason. What the fuck did they break it? Did they break it in our off week?
I'm gonna test my character real fast, make sure it's working.
I think they broke our characters. Again.
It looks like Nori, Ash, Darn, and Theris are the only ones that have gotten rolls.
Okay, so we have Hope updated, so Hope should be able to just roll initiative.
I'm rolling again, we'll see if this works.
What the shit?
I hope this works because I got a nat 20.
Nope.
All my stuff's working, so I don't know.
Nope, it didn't come up.
Well, I updated my character. I did both the update and the character.
Okay, so
I'll be right back in just a moment while y'all are figuring that out.
Hope is shown as updated. Now we just need her initiative roll.
Yeah, why is it 40 over?
You guys in the right chat?
Yeah. Only one chat did stuff for.
Okay.
Well, someone updated Hoodle in general and not in Dice RPD Dicebot.
No, that was me. I'm an idiot.
It's fine. It's fine. It happens.
That'll be why we can't see it then.
Okay.
Well, you
So
should
I
have
got
gotten the first
post roll.
roll.
Did you?
My screenshot. Oops. Or can it just not suck for a week? That'd be great.
That's what I don't understand.
Good old wizards.
Everybody.
Okay. Oh, I still need Liam's initiative.
I rolled a nat 20, so you better take that.
It's just not. It's not even showing up in the log. That's the weird part. Like,
I'm
the last
working
thing
on
I
it.
got
Hold
is
on.
I have an Ash Thwack. I have a darn Scorching Ray. What is it doing now? This bot. I knew it. I knew as soon as Wizards of the Coast bought this company that this thing would go to shit. I knew it.
I'm not changing anything until I know. Until
You have Liam's roll there by picture.
I mean,
Okay, so we have Liam by picture.
Hope to sub by picture to him.
Yep,
Did
I've
that
got
one come through?
hopes.
Him.
So all we need now is Hoodle.
No, it
Did that one
didn't.
come through?
It
Okay,
didn't.
I've updated 3 times now. And I've rolled 4 times.
All right, exclamation point character space Hoodle.
I already did.
What the fuck is it doing? Game log. Okay, yeah.
Okay, is that Liam there?
No rolls for the campaign. You fuckstick.
And it said it was updated and saved data for Hoodle twice. So,
No, you need to do the exclamation point character. Poodle, so it's
I did.
over.
I did twice, and I was updated twice.
They can only update.
No, I had update, not character. You have to do update or character. Do character.
I did
Here.
character. It's right there.
See a tablet.
Ravenloft
Why
doesn't want to let them go. It's holding on to their souls.
I don't know why you don't believe I did it, but I did it twice. But okay.
I'm just saying, let me see. Dang.
Fucking beyond, man. It's a summer slasher film thing.
We are big fishes that have just come back to a smaller side of a shallow pond.
Probably a burial side.
I'm not saying your world don't have epic level characters in it. I know it does, but
We're to send that to him. Hang on a minute.
It didn't update you.
I did it twice. I don't know why.
It didn't update you though.
It didn't switch his characters. What's the problem is?
Yeah, it didn't switch. Yeah.
I told you I did it.
It's funny because like Hoodle should be like already loaded in.
Yeah.
Okay,
the-
there should be
It's like
Liam now.
I-
Liam should be able to just give me like a random attack roll, and it should give me. Okay,
This
so
is the second
there's
time I've
Hoodle.
changed
There
Liam.
we go.
There's
Active
Hoodle.
character change.
Officially, we have Hoodle and Liam now.
Now it's a roll.
Oh,
All
okay. Third time's the charm. We're gonna try to roll the 5th time. Here goes.
I have rolled 2 attack rolls from Liam. Now this coming through.
Why is this thing still not showing game log for me?
I just threw a
Do
roll
we
down
have to
for
do this
hope
the
and
fun
nothing.
way, where we just copy and paste the modifiers into the fucking disk? I think they broke it.
Maybe.
I think they
Did you
broke
see
it.
that one?
Somehow it's desynced from my bot.
Did that one show up?
Nope.
A lot I can think of is like for us maybe
It's
logging
one
out
campaign,
of
so it should be in this campaign.
No. You know why it's doing this? You know why? This is the first time I ever rolled a nat 20. And just because I rolled a nat 20, it won't show up.
Well, I mean, you're like a 24, so or 25.
No. I actually rolled a nat 20 for 29 the first time. And after every single other reroll, you can't see it. Because...
I think we just have to do this the fun way.
Nope.
Because I'm not even getting your guys' like combat stuff on the actual site itself.
Wow.
Like, I don't even have anything showing in the game log at this point.
Why?
They
Who
broke it.
this thing, okay?
Wizards of the Coast broke the motherfucker. Not even 2 months into ownership, and this thing's already horribly broken. So...
Wait a minute. We do usually have a roll log, and I don't see it at all.
Yeah, it's gone. They fucked it somehow. So...
Wait, one
Okay.
second.
We don't even have a game log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some of us do.
Like, I have nothing on my game log.
I can see things on the game log. I can see rolls from Inori, Ash, Darn, and me.
But you can't see
I
art.
can see all of Hope's rolls and Inori's rolls from the previous mini session you guys did.
But you
So,
can't see
the best thing that we can do then is
perfect ones.
we're gonna have to
Oh,
use the bot itself then.
That's fucking weird.
Alright.
In fact, the app's not even loading the characters in the campaign when you click on character. I think the app is down.
I think that's what the issue is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just do it in the boss, or the bot itself, in chat. Gotta do it the fun way. That's all. The thing I
got
don't
my
rely
first
on the
roll,
app.
so yeah.
Well, I roll a nat 20 on my initiative, so...
I got
let's just
you,
take
don't
that.
worry, you have a 25. Alright,
Yeah.
so, the initiative order,
The 5 numbers.
barring any other freakish catastrophes where suddenly the dice bot decides to commit seppuku to match the app, we have Hoodle, Hope, Theris, Nori,
I think they're right.
Liam, our buddies, the Etten, Darn, and then we're gonna
With the
have...
celebration of double stuff Oreos.
Alright, that appears to be our initiative order. Write that out on my tracker.
You must have seen that the characters now.
We get to do it the fun way, guys.
How does the 21... Wait, never mind.
Figures. The last session is the one with the technical difficulty. Alright. We'll make it work. Yeah. And our buddy, the Warlock, made a deal with God only knows what. Okay.
Where's Ash on that list?
Fucking... Oh, Ash is dead last.
Oh,
Ash had
okay,
a 5.
alright.
Ash had a 5. Okay. There we go. Ash is just in full serene mode now, I guess.
Okay, so
Okay.
my rolls still come through. Okay.
Okay. I have Theris.
Well, we're coming
got
through,
you
but mine
for it.
stopped too.
Oh, holy shit.
Okay, and all of a sudden everything just
Whoa.
started fucking working.
That was crazy.
Thank you, lag. Wow.
It was only lag, right?
Oh,
Three Hoodles rolls.
What?
God.
What I think happened is the app crashed and just came back online.
Sounds bad, yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Jesus Christ.
It is the interwebs, but that was fucking weird. Anyway.
So now it should give us...
Yeah, it's working.
We got Hoodle. We have Hoodle's rolls. Funnily enough,
Do a test on Liam here.
Liam and Hope still haven't come through now. Let's see what happens. Y'all just give me a sample roll.
Roll
Okay.
one more time,
Hey,
sure.
as I was working out.
Okay, so an attack roll for Liam came through.
But none of his other rolls have come through.
Yeah. Let's see if Hope's comes through now. Give me a random test. Okay.
There we go.
All right, we're back apparently. All right.
Well, just
Yes,
that's all.
yes, it's back online. We can see the characters in the party again on campaign, so everything's working.
Okay.
Good
So,
deal.
Hey, I don't
you
have
were-
the type.
Hoodle is up first.
That's your thought too.
Okay. The first thing Hoodle does is he don't understand what we're really doing. Is he looks at Theris and go Theris for a quick instruction on what to do, because you don't know what
Well-
part of the mission is.
Before Aaron asked me to roll initiative, my declared action was the moment he said that he liked his chances. Theris threw a side dagger off to the side somewhere in cover so that I could teleport, go into hiding, and that's where I would start combat.
Okay.
Okay, then Hoodle takes the hit and stealths up also.
All right, give me a stealth check.
So I am going to roll to see how far away I could have gone with Side Dagger, because I have to roll a d10 for that.
Okay. Yes, yes.
It would be anywhere within 80 feet. That would be basically considered a place enough that I can stealth. And then
But
a
you guys
stealth
are in the
roll
middle of
31.
an estate's entrance area, so yeah, you got plenty of spots. 'Cause it's like half guard.
I would like to comment if that roll came through. What is the sun? It don't exist.
No shit. Poodle just disappears into the ether. So now what do you do, buddy?
Just a feather left where he was at, slowly coming down.
I'm going to observe because right now, like I said, Hoodle don't really know what the objective is not because he has no
We'll
idea
set you
what
on
we're
a
doing.
delay action. Who do you want to go after?
Whatever Theris hits first, I will delay to assist.
Okay, so you are on a D to Theris. Okay.
It's up to Hope then.
Yes, it is. What you got for us?
What would our favorite demon like to do today?
Fireball everything.
Yes!
I was just like, nope, get fucked. Let me show you what real magic looks like, because you've probably never seen it before. Alright, so she owes me a fireball, and I owe you some saves. So. Alright, first Etten save. The second Etten.
And you may want to watch your drink there.
Number 3. Oh, they're all gonna get roached, aren't they? Let's see how the warlock does, guys.
The judgment of the sun has come to you!
Alright, so Hope, you owe me some dice. What level fireball are you using?
4.
Or,
Ooh,
okay,
96. Nice.
Roll
Alright,
that
get your
fist
cast
roll,
on.
baby.
So I owe you some serious, you owe me some serious pain. Woo!
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah!
For me. I can't put it down. I'm using my other hand.
Woo! God damn. Nice.
I don't trust them to not knock it over. They're hard children are. Oh dear lord, that's all those saves finally.
Woo! Yeah, they flunked too, so yeah.
Yep.
Hope just like,
Let's hope.
yeah, I don't care that they're ugly giants with 2 heads. They're just going to burn.
Actually, Liam does kill her with a giant with 2 heads.
So Hope
Why
has
isn't it?
lit their ass on fire.
Double the head, double the brain, double the pain!
They're all like,
For anyone who doesn't know, this is an Etten.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
The ugly mofos.
Oh,
Yeah.
the burnt hair smell.
Yeah.
Almost smells
As
bad
if
as
they
that.
didn't smell bad enough to start with, now they just smell like burnt sewer on top of it.
I do have a question. In regards to Ash, what oath did you take?
I have one more level before I take an oath.
Okay. I didn't know how far along you were. I was wondering.
She's also obviously going to do an Oath of Conquest. That way she can step all over your jive.
I've said no to Oath of Vengeance, so you're also safe from Batman.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if Ash doesn't just go Archfey or Undead.
Okay, honest question I always had about two-headed monsters in D&D. When you cast blindness, do you have to cast it twice?
No.
Oh, I think it just assumes you hit them both.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Actually, funny thing, it has advantage to resist blinding.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's got 2 heads.
So that
That's
kind of
it.
answers my
That's-
question. This is basically is you gotta basically upcast it in your
No,
mind.
you don't. That's what I'm saying. The bonus it gets from having 2 heads is that it's harder. It has advantage on the roll to resist and save.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what the
So
2 heads does for it.
basically, it's a yes and a no. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to upcast it or anything. You don't have to cast it twice, but it is harder to affect it. It's actually advantage to resist advantage on perception checks and saving throws against blind, charmed, deafened, frightened, stunned, and being knocked unconscious.
Alright, thank you.
So, next
Whenever one head is asleep, the other head is always awake.
is Theris.
There's organ, which is like each head acts separately.
Is Theris.
Having teleported just inside the building, we'll say.
Okay.
Like, literally, the guy was like, I like my chances, and Theris is like, your funeral, and then just vanishes. And then Hoodle vanishes. And then a fireball goes off. And then Theris just sort of comes out of the building and puts Vidar through the warlock's back.
Nice. Go for it.
Also, since I rated my aid through Theris, does it activate now, or?
Yep.
So, okay.
Yep.
And you'll have advantage because you're also unseen.
Yep. And
And you get
Theris,
extra
you will hit the
damage,
target.
I think, from the aid.
Are you sure? Because a 27 hit, it would only hit like a Great Worm Red Dragon. I just want to make sure.
Well, I mean, you know, he could cast shield and it still ain't gonna help him, so yeah.
So there's that.
I designed today to be just a wank fest to the heroes of the vines.
That. And then there's all of these.
Give me a fistful of dice.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, he's smoked.
And then, of course, Hoodle Strike after that.
So you come out,
Wait, I think.
you stab him through, and you start in the kidney, and you just work your way out through his heart. Hoodle, you're up. And you have 3 burnt, burnt sewer-smelling giants.
That's his readied action, yeah, he can attack something.
So what do you which of the Ettins are you going for?
I will actually move in, by the way, because I still have movement. I'll go ahead and move forward just to put one of them in melee so he can get sneak attack on it.
Nice.
Well, I'm stealth anyway.
That's true. You would get sneak attack anyway because you'd have advantage on the hit roll.
Yep. So,
Like I said, since Hoodle basically is following Theris' path, I will move towards Theris and attack the Ettin that he's...
nice. Okay, we'll make that number 1. Okay. Get your stabby on, sir.
Oh, I also still have a bonus action. So while he's attacking it, I'm stabbing it from the other side.
Nice. You will hit, sir. You owe me some dice.
I'm gonna do my owl two-hand thing because I
All
like
of a sudden,
him.
like, out of nowhere from the shadows, this blazing sword just comes out.
Comes out of nowhere and good. God.
And plus the... How much D6 is it now? Since I'm level 11?
Should be 66 for you. It should be down a little farther on the actions list. It'll be in there.
Yeah, I was scrolling down. I got it.
If he smokes him.
Considering holy crits and shit.
Yeah, naturally I crit on the offhand strike, but you know. So that is
Okay.
total of 34, 34, 35 hit points between us.
He's still
I
alive,
still got,
but he ain't feeling so
got my-
good.
I still have my bonus level 1 monk, unarmed, I guess, leg claw kick. So
Yeah.
Go for it.
that.
Really?
And you have advantage because you are flanking. So now all of a sudden the talon claws come out as he does like the windmill scissor kick. That does hit the target.
Yeah, Ettins have a very low AC. They are easy to hit.
Also, since they're a small size, they're not easy to hit me.
You actually iced the guy, so he is... So, like, you do the stab with the Sunblade after the Psyblade kind of, like, fucks up one of its heads, and it just kind of, like, turns the stagger towards you, and that just, like, your talon foot just cuts its throat open.
There's Spoodle.
Oh, there it is.
I'm a mastermind, not an assassin, Aaron, but I was still badass.
It is now Inori's turn.
Just turns to look at the other 2 Ettins, who have just watched their master and best friend collapse in less than 3 seconds, and just waits.
I can do better for sounds than this. Hang on a minute. We can do better, chat.
Wait,
3-foot owl hit the throat. You know what? Never mind.
You're gonna fly. You fly. You fly.
You have the power of Jesus and anime.
Like, the way I'm imagining this happen is Ferris Guts the Warlock steps forward, offhand jabs at the Etten, who kind of like grabs at his head, turns, and then you get him in the face in one head with the Sunblade, and then claw out his throat while you're still flying down at him.
Yep, works for me.
I think this fits y'all better right now.
Oh, God.
Inori, you're up.
Oh, Lord. Right, Psycho. Let's see. Definitely gonna use Sacred Pack Tactics because I can.
Feed us some copy pasta so everyone following along at home can see it.
Memorize this shit already. Because I'm tired of trying
We
to
have
find
people
it.
watching at home. They want to see this stuff.
I don't.
That's what separates us from, the talented ones, is we can actually copy pasta for everybody.
Yeah, here we go.
That's what separates us, yeah.
Hey, I'm very
Well, the
talented.
lack of a
My mom
multi-million
said it was
dollar
special every time
budget,
I go
the
on
fact
the
that your
short
DM may or may not be an alcoholic.
Excuse me, I'm very talented. My mom called me special every time I got on the short bus.
I completely believe you.
Oh dear Lord, I'm just gonna go shoot these bastards in the face.
Hey,
Shooting!
look at the bright side, Jay. The Army even gave you a helmet.
No! What else? No, actually, come over your
Oh, God, it hurts.
Screw that. Be done.
Oh. Oh. Oh, God, it hurts. Oh.
Oh, so good.
All right.
And
So Nori does 8 with her first.
oh dear God, it hurts.
Hurts the last. The second attack hits the target. Oh, God.
And just to add insult to injury, a really badass gray-furred runic puma pops out of nowhere and goes for some chomp.
Nice. Go, Neil, go.
Or rather, some slicey dicey.
Neil hits the target. And he'll have to make a save. 3.
What?
You owe me another dice.
Surprise chicken.
That 1d6.
Oh yeah, right. I'm sorry, I was having to turn around and there was a chicken wing.
Does that ever get better?
Not at that level, no.
Okay.
For a bonus action, it doesn't really need to.
Okay. I need to make a
Those
strength
bonus actions.
save with the big boy.
Back up.
Can he stand up to the puma? He does, in fact, stand up to the puma's wrath. Okay, Liam, you're up.
Be a conquest paladin thing.
Well, so we have a messed up one that stuck to a puma, and I don't think they stuck to the puma.
Yeah, you have one that's like bleeding all over the place, and then you've got one that has been a little charred. Well, a lot charred.
Yeah, lost about half his hit points to hope.
hmm
Right.
Yeah. Damn this shit.
There's a reason Fireball's a classic, y'all.
It really is.
So which one is flanked right now? Which one?
The one you'd be able to flank would be the one that Niall just beat the shit out of.
Let's go after that one.
The one with 2 arrows stuck in his gut and some kitty claws.
Yeah, and he's just not even using the shield.
Don't blame you.
You do hit the target. I love how it keeps putting me back on the Doom playlist, so I'm not even going to fight it anymore.
That's 18 damage on the first hit.
You kill him?
He's dead?
Yep. You get him right through the armpit and into his chest.
Well, the other looks at me like, I expect more resistance. Oh, then go to the next one if he has enough movement left.
Alrighty, and you go take a step towards the other one. Alrighty. Get your swing on.
So no advantage in this one, right?
Nope, no advantage.
Wait a minute. Maybe he could.
Watch this be the one he crits on.
Dare to believe.
I quit fighting it, chat. It kept throwing Doom music at me. We're just gonna go with it now.
I'm gonna listen to the Doom song.
Yeah, I'll do it that way.
Careful, hit the target, sir.
It's good he's a 19 to 20 crits. I would have put a smite to it too. Well, I'll throw a personal smite to it also. Just because. And this is going to be a 2d6, right?
Okay.
Right? From
18 so far?
Mav. First
Yep,
of all, smite's
2d8.
going to be a 2d6 on this guy, right?
I think it's 2d8? Yeah. No, 2d6. Is it 2d6 or 2d8? Yeah.
What?
Smite.
Smite is 2d8.
2d8. What you owe me?
Respectful.
So 30. Whew. He ain't feeling so hot either. Speaking of,
No.
it is now our friend the Yetin's turn.
Oh, let's just say, stand down. That's it.
Human tastes good with red sauce.
Yeah, they do have an intelligence of 6. They're not that bright.
He's
Oh,
gonna
they
swing
have
with his
reason to
battle
shoot
axe
him.
and then his morning star at Liam. Holy
That-
shit!
Well, it does hit.
What do you know? Well, 8.
Wait, somebody paladin for once?
Yeah, hit the paladin.
Oh, leave me the
The battle axe just
Scratch
like,
the paint job.
whoa, the morning star just woke up too.
For 8 damage so far.
You take a grand total of 21 damage.
So the Monostar just hit the paladin by 21. I guess the Monostar's name is Lucifer.
Liam's gonna look at it and say, "That's all you got."
Yeah, he's probably a little freaked out now because you didn't die in one hit.
Yeah, I imagine the Etten, both heads are kind of staring at him and saying, that usually works. Why weapon broken?
Yeah, it's probably like, oh,
Move.
I swear this doesn't happen to me.
Oh, what happens to guys that go after me all the time?
Yep. No, Liam, you should have answered. There's a pill for that.
No, there's no pill for him.
Darnassus is up.
Darnassus cast Toll the Dead on the surviving Yetin.
What's he casting?
Toll the Dead.
Ooh, Toll the Dead. So I owe you a wisdom.
Everybody's favorite cantrip beside Eldritch Blast.
Shut up.
Wow.
Firebolt's good too. So is Acid Splash.
He flunks it, so you owe me some dice.
Alright. Hold on. It's what, 3? Yeah,
I believe you
it's,
can I think you can just click. Oh, right, no, it'll only do the D8s if you do that, right?
Yeah, 3d12.
yeah, I'm not given the option from the 3.
Yeah, it's his d12s plus his wisdom,
Yeah.
I think. This should be hilarious.
It's just dumb. It should update as you get levels or whatever.
Yeah, it would be nice. Or at least let you, like, click
Holy
into, there.
shit, Darn!
The trigger.
Darn has had enough of this shit, apparently. Holy fuck.
Very
So-
nice.
When it goes, this doesn't happen to me, I swear. All of a sudden, Darn's like, I've got a bell for that. Bong! And then the guy's head just explodes.
More cowbell.
More cowbell.
To wonder about all the people who are like witnessing this shit go down.
I'll be honest, if a guy rings a bell and another guy's head just explodes, I'm out.
So you had one dude that was just standing there and just teleports. Then you have an owl
At this
that goes,
point, Ferris just turns towards the building, looks inside, and just what was the guild mistress's name again?
Give me a second.
Because he's just struggling for her to get her cowardly ass out here now.
Isolde Miradsur.
Yep, that's what I couldn't remember her first name. He's literally just shouting, Isolde, I know you're in there. If I have to come in after you, I'm burning the building down.
He does have hope with him.
As you do,
Yeah.
13 cultists look down from the hallway through the smoking crater that was once, 3 Ettins and a warlock.
And Theron just sort of raises his hands to indicate the devastation we've just done in all of 4 seconds. Says, are any of you this dumb?
They immediately...
I can throw an intimidation check if I need to, but...
So these guys...
And the low-level guild members are literally pinned against the wall going, she said, sacrifice the thief, she said. Nothing will happen, she said. He won't come back, she said. Well, look at this bitch!
I can't wait till the plot revelation later. So, as you guys make your way in, these cultists, start looking further down. They're talking amongst themselves.
Oh, maybe come up there.
And they're kind of debating on things right now. And then they decide it's best if they shoot at you and run.
Wait. Has Liam been told those are evil cultists?
Yes, because there's no innocent in this building.
Ferris would have absolutely informed Liam that the reason we're clearing the guild out is it was full of the cult that tried to summon Strahd.
Okay. Was there any reason why anybody could think of for Liam not to just charge in after them with the great sword?
Ash would turn her head and say, "Child killers, harmers. There is no redemption for them."
Literally no. There's literally no reason why we aren't wiping them out other than just the sheer moment of the 2 seconds of, are you really this dumb? Oh, you're shooting at me. You are this dumb.
Yeah.
So honestly, Liam's
The
next
first
move would be
one-
to charge in.
That misses everybody, so I'm not even going to bother dignifying who he shot at. That one was just wide in general.
That reminds me, I do need to remove the Dragon's Aegis from my sheet now.
Yes,
I did already.
Everybody that
Darn
hasn't
might
seen
still
stuff.
have his.
All right, there are.
No.
See, 7 of you, so I need to pick of the 7 who that one is targeting. Liam. Without the Dragon Aegis, I think that hits Liam, doesn't it?
That hits Liam because he just put his shield down.
Oh.
He's a 20 right now. Like, oh, that shield's a +1 shield,
Okay.
so it should be a
So
So
he
he's
did-
a 20 right now.
He
Just
does
hit.
hit with a dagger,
Oh, boo-hoo.
5 damage.
You realize our DM right now
It's a
is
ceremonial, really ornate dagger that has fresh blood on it, by the way.
So does it stick into him? Does it hit and then bounce off?
It hits and bounces off, but you see it land in front of you, and you notice that it's a ceremonial sacrificial dagger with blood on it.
I was gonna say, because if it hits and sticks in, it might do it better for my intimidation check when you try your sword at them.
Let's see. The second one targeted is Inori.
So if the dagger has blood on and it hit him, would that mean Liam would now have hepatitis?
No,
Inori will
because Paladin
take-
is immune to disease.
Yep.
Inori will
No,
take
alright.
5 damage.
Seriously?
Next guy.
Oh, you'll
up,
get better.
This. That
No,
one
no, I
actually
just
targeted
wanna-
Darn, and literally you watch as the air in front of Darn freezes, and this thing just falls to the ground. Oh. That one's thrown
Why
in
did-
so wide, you're not even sure who he was targeting.
He hit
Oh,
the
I
railing in
see
front
it.
of him.
Wait till they see the blood. Wait till they see the blood go back in. They are not going to be thrilled about that one.
Yeah.
Okay, that is targeting.
Seal
Man,
twisting.
it's targeting Hoodle.
Hoodle are more than one level of monk right now. I would love to see him fling one of these back.
Yeah.
So Hoodle takes all of 4 damage. I owe you guys, what, 2 more attacks?
Something like that.
You're not even
Another
sure
one
who
with
that was
damage.
throwing at. In fact, you smell fresh urine as he was throwing that one.
To be fair, that makes sense at this point.
And the other guy targeted at Inori, and Inori just kind of like knocks it out of the air with her claws.
Ferris is literally standing here in the front at the doorway as all of these daggers go flying past him. Just sort of looks around and goes, "Really?"
Yo, guys, I got this. I've been wanting to use this item since I fucking got it. Can I do this? God damn it. And I'm gonna use Sacred Pact Tactics to use it. I want to toss... Yeah.
Alright, feed us some coffee pasta.
Same thing I used before. Sacred Pact Tactics.
Oh!
Nice.
That does hit the target, and I owe you in a line, so I use some dex saves.
Make one as well, because I'm in the doorway, so that does go past me, but I'm almost guarantee I'll make it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Don't worry, yet Liz +5 also.
I'm good. The DC 13, I'm good.
Like, even a 1 would actually survive. Shouldn't say anything.
This ain't looking good for our boys.
Well, a 13 makes it.
Oh, we had 2 that made.
Yep, but there's still one guy that's gonna eat some piercing damage, which it ain't gonna be
3, 4, 5, 6. I owe you guys 7 more. Alright.
There's the one guy that's gonna eat the piercing damage, and then everybody who makes the save still takes half the lightning damage.
Yeah. It's still gonna be 4...
That man's a very dead man.
It's still gonna be 4d6 worth of pain.
Plus the piercing from the javelin itself.
Right.
But that only goes into that
I think
first
2
guy.
more is what I owe you now. And... Okay. You owe me some dice. So one guy's eating 2. You owe me the lightning.
I've been wanting to fucking use this thing forever.
They are alive, but just barely, except for one dude.
Yeah.
One dude that ate the javelin, he's the one that died.
So basically, Inori just kind of, picks up this beautiful-looking javelin and was like, "Get smite!" Just launches that thunderbolt right at him, and there's lightning everywhere.
I like it.
I wanted to do that for a while.
They're hearing that from behind me and just stepping aside for it.
You guys also, they're screaming in terror as they're trying to run.
Oh, Liam's going after him.
Okay, Liam, go charge, buddy.
I'm
assuming they had the
I'm assuming she's just standing in the background.
They did just have the effects of a taser, so I'll say you'll be able to close on them pretty easy.
You know what? They're all running for a back exit, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna do something.
You're gonna bamf there, aren't you?
I am. So that way they all stop. So move forward 30 feet, advance 30 more feet, which will probably get me to that back exit, and just appear in front of them with blades out, and just be like, and then let Liam crash into the back of their line.
No.
Yeah, he's just going, it might seem unholy on them. These are cultists. He has no chill with them.
Alright, get some. That first one hits. Oh my god. So there's a grease smear where that cultist used to be now.
With radiant damage, don't forget that.
That's why I described it as a grease smear. That's why I described it as a grease smear.
So, Liam at this point is going to intimidate them. He is going to invoke fear upon them. With his aura enacted.
Absolutely.
So they can't move away.
Hey, for everyone following at home, there's no dark ones to help them here.
He's going to take his time to regulate
There's
the body.
no save against that. They're not going to make that save. They statistically cannot make the save.
Okay.
So Liam's going to mutilate the bodies here.
Ferris is going to pick the guy, the first guy in the front is going to catch the dart to the throat, and the second guy from the front, Ferris is just going to basically take advantage of the fact that all of his friends are dying around him, to intimidate him into surrender if possible.
Alright, give me an intimidate with advantage.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I want one alive for the moment.
Well, there's enough that Liam can't kill them all
Wait, why
in
is
one
that-
round, so.
Okay, that rolled on 19. I'm gonna show you people something. Give me a second.
Hey, Mr. Liam, just like to remind you that we do have an owl that likes to eat dead things if you need an intimidation check.
It vanished. Never mind. That die was on the literally. Both 19 and 3 were glowing, and it gave me the 3. That sucks.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh well, that'll just mean none of them will survive then.
Nope. No. Inori will help you
Vidar,
out
give
on
me
that.
some stabby.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get that here.
You have advantage because they've been tased and now scared shitless by Liam.
Okay.
That will certainly hit your target. That is one dead cultist so far. Just watches like the frost just like pops out of his eyes.
Now, remember,
Inori's
there's
got
some
wind of Theris wanting to spare one, so she's gonna just pretty much snatch up a guy. And
Ma'am.
kind of, hold her claws to his throat. Don't even think about it.
Just remember, all those that he's at least 10 feet within, because he's actually doing the fright and intimidation stuff for him.
That's psychic damage on their turn.
It's a second damage as well.
But that's
So
going to
he
be
doesn't have to be with the bodies, they can just die from being near him.
So,
Because they're so
Inori,
scared.
roll me an attack roll to grapple. Drag it away from Liam's death radius.
That's what it is.
Just like a regular D20.
Your attack roll, just a basic attack roll. Yeah.
I don't think I have a basic attack roll. Okay, I could do the unarmed strike, I guess.
I think it's an athletics check.
Whichever.
That will succeed in any case. So she grabs one to drag him away from Liam's death radius. Hope, what do you do with the 9 remaining cultists?
There's a group of them.
What the hell's gonna happen? I shouldn't use fireball. I know firebolt.
Fire, 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 fire!
Right, she's not going to burning hands them. She can catch them all that way.
I can do that.
Okay then, I owe you some deck saves.
What deck saves? They're
I
paralyzed with fear.
Oh yeah, they're at disadvantage.
They're paralyzed with fear. What deck save? They're just pretty much fucked.
They're not having a very good day.
Nope. Margarita is damn good.
5, oh boy.
Damn, he critical
6,
failed. If there wasn't such thing as critical fail, they would
7.
be screwed.
8. And number 9. Okay, so you owe me some dice for burning hands.
This says I can only use it at level 1.
Yeah, there's some weird spell stuff going on my list too. Let's try to put some paladin spells on my warlock list.
But look. Look, only 3d6.
Yeah.
But Firebolt 3d10.
Fireball hits.
Well, they only have like 1 hit point left apiece. You could nuke like all 9 of them. So yeah, Hope's like, okay. And then like suddenly the flames just come roaring out of her hands and she incinerates 9 cultists.
I'm assuming some
Into little piles of ash because they had 1 hit points apiece. You see their shadows blasted against the walls.
She has a wedding to get to. She's not fucking around.
What do you want me to do with this one? You know, he kind of like gives the guy's throat a squeeze just so he can feel the claw sinking into his skin.
There
I don't know.
is Isolde.
Speak up. We don't have much patience.
In the chapel!
Is she actually there, or is that just what she told you?
This morning, we sacrificed 7 souls.
Inori, take care of it. And Thoris is heading in the direction of the tent.
She uses her claws to slit his throat.
Ash goes up
Make
to
me
a
an
pile
attack
of
roll.
bodies.
Make me an attack roll, Nori. If you hit, because he's only got 1 HP after all.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna.
Yes, that does hit the target, so yeah, you slit his throat.
And she just kicks the body aside.
So as you guys start making your way to the chapel...
Let me do one thing before we leave. Ash goes up to 5 corpses before we leave and casts his Dance Macaw. And
Nice.
Brings up some extra help. Yeah, fuck these guys. I'm taking 2 zombies and 3 skeletons. Coming up for the day.
Thoris, the moment he sees this, is just going to kind of glance at Ash and just go, "Is this why you failed out of Paladin school?"
I am a paladin now, bitch.
As one of the zombies gets up, well, Hoodle is jumping on and testing. He looks at us, gets up, and looks at Ash, and goes.
I'll drag these back.
We got 5 zombies now.
No, 3
Hoodle
songs.
Hoodle-
You said.
Hoodle puts the chest in the back, and he's like, "Yours can keep, guess."
These men will redeem themselves in death where they couldn't in life.
If there's anything left, you can eat them later, and she gives Hoodle a head pat.
We're not supposed to get back up.
Liam's just gonna look at Ash and go, "Well, that's different." He's seen enough crazy crap growing up in Barovia, so that's different.
Warlock paladins, people.
He's just gonna let that happen for now, and as long as it doesn't go evil, it's okay.
So you guys make your way into what was once the ballroom. It has now been turned into a crude bar. And 30 bandits kind of all stop there, like drinking, carousing, playing cards, and they all just kind of stop and look at you and go to draw their swords.
You really don't want to do that. You really don't.
It took us less than a few seconds to kill the giants out front. Do any of you feel like you do better?
Not to mention the 3 seconds it took to kill those other guys.
There's just kind of getting that, like, crazy eye look, that whole, like, look at me, there's not a scratch on me. I walked through everyone in front of you. Do you want to do this?
And Nori's
Right
just
around
gonna
the
look at him.
zombies of their
Nori's just gonna look at him and say, "Blood for the blood god."
There are 30 of us,
Are
and
you
only...
saying that in an actual D&D world because they answer sometimes?
Yeah. There are
We're not
30
talking
of us,
about
there's
he who
only
thirsts.
7 of them.
Liam looks at him and says, "You didn't bring nearly enough men." Nearly. Maybe with 10 times your numbers, you might stand a chance.
Yeah, don't forget the fucking basilisk thing that's with us too. Fuck. And him. She kind of just smiles up at the really big dinosaur dragon thing. Are you hungry, boy? Do you want some food? And the puma. Can't forget the puma.
Marauder chittering in the ethereal plane. It's like, I want to split some food with Hoodle. Nom, 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 nom.
Do you want to do this? My friend hasn't eaten dinner yet.
Neither has Hoodle because somebody made his dinner get back up.
I know they spit out my drink.
You know what?
If these guys look like they still want to go, Ferris is going to look over his shoulder at Hope and say, "We'll rebuild the building later."
And they do, because they are devoted to their cause.
Liam's gonna try persuasion on them.
These are the true believers that are left.
Alright, sis, light them up.
Oh, in that case.
Are we rolling
Yeah,
initiative
yeah,
again, or going on the
that's
same
not
order?
Yep, roll me some initiatives, guys. See if it does better this time.
Nope, Inori's just gonna sit back and watch, because it's gonna be funny.
Ash
Hey,
wants
honey,
to play
can I
with
roll
her
your
new toys.
initiative?
There it says a 17. As a 7.
Udo rolled a 1, and pretty much he's still upset that his dinner got up and walked away.
If Udo rolled a 1, he's still faster than Inori right now.
That's only because I have that feat of alertness.
Exactly, but that's the point. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pointing out how awesome that is.
Right.
It still doesn't show me a game log. Christ. Okay, so Hoodle still goes before Inori.
Yep. Hey, that's fine. It gives Inori
Right
time
back,
to
guys.
sit back, relax, and watch the fun happen, and, decide how she's going to add to the mayhem.
Okay. And the bandits. Last but not least. Oh, you poor bastard.
They were poor bastards before we started.
Yeah, they were pretty much poor bastards before we started, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Eris, Ash, Hope, Liam, Oodle, Ori, Arnassus.
As we walk in the room, this is what we see from the cultists.
We have you surrounded!
Never learn.
This is us right now.
Broken ankles.
Okay, so the initiative order is Theris. What do you do?
I'm going to just fling Psychic Death into the room and just step aside so that Liam can charge past me.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pick one dude and put a side blade into him. And if I need to finish him off with the other, I will.
Okay.
I'm imagining a 20 will hit him.
That will certainly hit your target.
Okay, so only 6 there, so with the offhand blade.
For anyone wondering at home, how many low-level monsters would it take to actually threaten a level 13 or level 12 party? You're looking at the answer is 30 ain't enough. Yeah, so you owe me some damage for your Psychic Blade.
It did roll.
Did it break again?
Not 40 over average, because it did roll for 7 damage. I rolled a 2 plus 5. On that, I rolled, okay, it's a 6 damage and then 7 damage. I don't know why I didn't port it into Avray. The game log shows it if that helps.
Okay, let me go to my game log. Maybe it's up. And my game log is still busted. Son of a bitch!
Just refresh the page. Try that.
Yeah, that helped me earlier.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, nothing's ever perfect.
Piece of crap.
Like the in-app one seems to work. I think Theris rolls 11 plus 9, 20.
Nope, mine says Beyond. It's Beyond's down again.
Okay.
We're doing live updates. No, give advance notice. 2 weeks. Give 2 weeks advance notice. It'll be down for X hours.
And do it at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yes.
Alright, we'll go with that.
3 o'clock in the morning, Pacific time. No one's awake then. Unless
So
like
you do whack a dude? One dude is down? Ash, you're up.
Oh, Ash is like excited to finally get to use this magic, but then she's about to charge into the middle of everything. Stops for a minute, realizing Hope's probably going to blast the middle.
Good call.
And then like looks at like where like the exit would be. These guys are gonna run away from early on. Like it's up to the left or the right, and Ash is gonna. Her and her undead lackeys are gonna charge the left or the right that has the exit. They might try to escape at.
Okay. So you roll me a D2, and we'll say if it was left or right that you picked.
Okay, a D2.
1D2.
Oh.
To be fair, there's one of her and 5 of them. She can split them if she wants.
Yeah.
I could do that.
You want to do 3 and 2? Split your zombies?
Nah, I'll keep them with me.
Okay.
I rolled. I don't think it went onto the thing. I think you're right. They're doing something again. How do you do the regular roll again?
Explanation point, and then roll, and then 1D2.
Was the thing broken again?
Mm-hmm. You gotta put space between roll and 1D2.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say the left. Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep it together. I'll run all in there, and we'll start shooting through that exit where everything's at.
Okay, so Ash just makes her way with her little zombie horde down there, block it off, and it is now Hope's turn.
Hold on, she's preparing dinner. I want to verify what she wants to do.
Just as a reminder, I told her let off the leash. We're going to rebuild the building later.
Hellfire, dark
really
fire.
I really hope they make 7 attacks, so I really hope they come to this exit.
You're assuming they're going to live through whatever she does.
True. Yeah, they're around for an hour. I think we'll be through this dungeon in an hour.
So, after conferring with Hope's player, Hope is going to use a fireball to herd the people towards Ash and the zombies. So, if Ash went left, the fireball is going to the right area of the group.
Nice.
Okay.
When the plans come together.
I'll owe you 15 dex saves. Oh, God.
And she'll only be using level 3. She'll only be level 3 because she'll want to blow off
First is a
too many
flunk.
good stuff.
Second is a flunk. Third is a flunk. Fourth is a flunk. Fifth is a flunk. Nope, he made. Okay, so that was...
We got a lead.
He'll still die, but he has a chance to not die.
Yeah, he has a very tiny chance in hell to not die.
Okay, better yet, go ahead and roll the 8d6 real quick. Find out if this even matters.
Yeah, that's pretty
Right,
cool.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll my damage. Let's see what happens.
Oh gosh.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
down.
no.
It doesn't matter.
So
Yeah,
Hope
no.
just obliterates 15 of these guys with no fucking problem, and just sets all the tables, the hard liquor in the back. Like, you're literally watching subsequent explosions going off.
And mind you, this is the right side that they cannot run through now.
No, it's toast. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and last but not least, number 15. So yeah, Hope has just created a huge fucking bonfire in the bar room.
Wizard to Hope.
And this is probably the look on her face.
Oh, man.
It's about sending a message.
Liam, you're up. Yeah, there's no escaping down the right. It's just one big conflagration now over there.
Yep.
30 fire damage into like 90+ proof alcohol is a great recipe for not
They all
having passed the
dead.
area.
By the way, this is why Hudo calls her Lady Fire Dancer.
Yeah.
Well, she was literally dancing through
the castle while it's mostly on fire also.
I look like Liam's up next.
That's
by the
why
way.
Hoodle calls her Lady Fire Dancer.
Oh my god. It's gonna be hilarious when she starts playing as Sorcerer next campaign. Then she gets to do all the shit with meta magic on top of it.
Indeed.
Oh god, twin fireballs, we're done.
I thought she was talking about Barry next campaign.
Nope.
Nope, she's decided to go with the Sorceress.
And once again, I'm just a monk.
Liam's up, by the way.
Yep.
Yep.
What do you do now that you have a conflagration on the right-hand side? Ash's zombies blocking the way on the left. They can't get away from you.
Well, he has to charge them to the front to make them go through him, clearly.
Okay.
Charge in, great. He's just using greatsword now. He's like, screw it, you know. He doesn't feel the need to block.
Okay.
Oh, also, Hope's gonna use the give the boost for 10 hit points.
Ooh, sweet.
Nice. Sweet.
Only because they actually had attacked us. So was that Mail Inspiration?
Nice.
Yes. Which we definitely appreciate.
Oh god, yeah.
So everyone gets their 30 feet closer to their targets.
So Liam moves 30 feet closer, then goes to attack.
Nice. It's your stabby
Like,
on,
all
sir.
I picture in my head right now is that one anime where the guy with the giant-ass sword just starts running through bodies, and you can see, like, bodies getting, like, ripped in half and just fall into the floor in a bloody pile.
If he had levels of fighter, yes.
I don't
So-
care. That's my
Yeah,
headcanon, and I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
Pretty sure I know which anime you mean.
That could be like
So,
half of them out there, honestly, but yeah, let's go
I
with that.
think it's this one.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay,
Guts
wait.
from Berserk. Of course it's Guts from Berserk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait. So basically, Hope was singing "May you move with the swiftness of fire" while lighting things on fire at the same time.
Yes.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Also hope. You definitely
Body.
did, sir. Oh, you kill that poor bastard. Literally, like, he's like
Lord.
choking on the smoke, and then all of a sudden this knight in shining armor just comes roaring out, and you just cut the guy in half.
You keep saying shining armor. This has been bent to hell by this point. Let's be honest. Liam has had
No,
this
it's,
captain
no,
crap
it's
knocked out of him.
adamantine. It's adamantine. That shit you will die inside the armor before that
Okay,
shit
that's true.
takes damage.
Okay, at this point, it's no longer shining. It's just armor.
No, with adamantine, you could probably scatter that shit with a full-on Egyptian sandstorm, and it'd come out shinier in the end. It'd just be polishing it.
Right.
The second attack
You know
hits
what?
the other guy.
You know what? If you think about it,
So
pretty much
Liam just
if Hope
comes
ever-
running in like this whirlwind of death. Like right on the heels of this fire explosion that just happened and took out half the bar room.
you guys figure that at this point, if Hope ever went back in time, and back in time to where Nero was fiddling with Little Bird, he would take the fiddle from Nero and say, "Hey, you're doing it wrong. Let me show you."
Next is Hoodle.
Well, since we're just going to murder spree, I'm just going to kill whoever's in front of me.
The
Nice.
hobos are all out.
Guilt-free murder. That is exactly what
Doing
killing
the
evil
fun. You-
cultists are like. It's guilt-free
Who
murder.
has no reason, no idea why we're even doing this. He's just following everybody else.
Liam heard cultist sacrifice. That's all I need to know. Because cultists
honestly,
can still be good cultists.
Again, for anybody who had any kind of moral reservations about this, Theros made it clear. These fuckers worship Strahd.
Yeah, that's all Liam had to know. That's all he had to know. They died.
Actually, all anybody has to look at Hoodle and say they try to make me not be free. And Hoodle would have fucking just murdered everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. So give me a stabby, sir. See if
Shit,
it
they
actually
did
works.
a fucking all-access limited series of The Stand on Audible. Free! Yoink! I'm getting it for free.
Very nice.
I don't have advantage or anything, or sneak attack. I'm not sure.
You will have sneak attack because you can easily get somebody that's like adjacent to Liam. He did charge into the middle of all of them.
Yeah.
All right then.
Good did for him.
Alright, give
Would
me some
actually let me
stabbies.
roll instead of just describe the attack.
Anybody ever?
Assuming the game will actually show it.
Yes, it's my never show it. I got 15 for the damage.
Distance.
35.
Yeah, that's definitely a dead guy.
That is going to be a dead man.
Anybody ever heard of Neverwhere?
Yes, vaguely.
Is it good?
I heard it wasn't bad.
Okay, one other question. Since my guy's dead, do I get my unarmed attack on somebody adjacent, or is that done?
You can absolutely use an unarmed attack with your bonus action.
Is anybody near enough for it?
Yes.
Alright, then whatever is in my range,
Still
I'm
like 11 guys left.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 dudes.
I need that wine cozy in my life. I totally need it.
Helps.
Is it not? Why is it broken?
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, by the way, the meat I posted earlier, that's from the meadery that she was talking about.
Ah, nice.
Okay. Ah.
Is anybody getting these numbers?
No.
No.
Down again.
Okay.
I'm going to do
Damn
a
it.
quick test here. 1 second.
Yeah, I was about to do the same thing.
Look, I'm on Chase. It came back up on me.
Yeah, I think it's down again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
think
connection
so.
to Tavern is down because it's still showing up on the game log for me, but
It's
I'm
not
not
even
seeing-
loading.
I don't even have the
Okay,
game log.
The game log is also broken right now. So yeah.
Anyway,
Alright.
Aaron, for my unarmed attack, I got a 21 with bonus and everything for hit, and I did 7 damage.
Okay, 7 to the second dude. First dude you murdered. Dude, 7 damage. He's still alive, but you cut him to fucking ribbons. With your feet. And then Nori, you're up.
Okay, we got like a metric ass ton of dudes, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dudes. Yep.
Hey, dudes. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Of course, do you know why this program is doing this? Because I actually figured I was going to play my Switch, because I actually don't know what's going on personally, and I was just going to attack, but now I actually have to pay attention because the program says so.
Well,
Then I guess the program is doing us a solid then.
I know, right?
yep, I'm
This
gonna
is-
use
you can
level
really blame
2
me.
Hail of Thorns. Yep, gonna do that. Level 2 Hail of Thorns. Yep. And I am going to fire the arrows at the guy in the middle for best coverage. Use the Sacred Pact tactics for advantage. If I can. I think, maybe. Sure. Well,
Is
yeah.
that your channel divinity or is that a separate power?
It's I can use it up to the amount of my proficiency bonus.
Oh yeah, then you've still got like 2 more uses left then.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see how we go. All right. Oh, I forgot. Fucking the dice thing isn't going over. D20 is ADV, right? Yeah, let's see. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure 15 will hit.
Yeah. So it'd be
Aaron, are you still with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll hit your target.
28 plus 3.
You will have a bunch of deck saves then.
Yeah.
I do, don't I? All right.
No, that's the damage for the guy that's gonna eat it, though.
Okay, so the first dude. We'll say that was the one Hoodle cut the stomach open on. So he's dead. And now I owe you 1, 2, 3,
Deck
4,
save
5.
for everyone within 5 feet of that person.
Yep.
I owe you 1, 2, 3, 4 deck save.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Oh, we have one that made.
One guy ducked behind all of his dead friends.
Yep. 3
And
dudes are
they're
about to
about
eat a dick.
again.
Well,
That's
actually,
what we
technically,
got.
his dead friends are zombies
Fucking
right now.
kidding me? Oh.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Wow!
Extra minimum damage.
Wow.
Wait, what?
That was sad.
That
Shit
is.
damage is what happened, but that's okay.
And one dude just ducked behind his spine pin crushy buddies.
Yeah.
Also, some of his dead friends is probably a zombie over there with swords ready to kill him too.
Right.
He
Yeah,
probably-
the damage.
He probably looked at one of the zombies going, I knew I shouldn't have trusted Frank.
You still got a panther.
I do still have a panther.
Yes, you do.
Into the kitty.
Yep. Kitty is just gonna go. Nom, 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 nom.
That will hit.
Yay.
See if Kitty can actually finish what Mama started.
Right. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is the wrong number there. There we
Kitty
go.
does, in
Oh,
fact,
yes,
finish what
Kitty.
Mama started. He just jumps in, bites out one's throat.
Kitty.
Next is Darnassus.
Oh,
These guys have been unnaturally lucky. Throw that out there, Chip.
Hope did murder half of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Saying that.
And set the building on fire.
Yes. But we did lose the booze, which is a shame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swear anyway, don't worry about it.
The owl don't drink anyway.
Dard's just gonna cast Sacred Flame on one of the closest ones.
Okay.
I forgot he has to roll for that, doesn't he?
No,
No, I owe
they
you a
do.
deck save. Okay.
Oh yeah, deck save, yeah.
And he flunks, so you owe me some dice.
At least this will actually go through, or do I actually have to?
3d8 plus. Oh, wow.
Just to make sure, did you remember to have Darn take his rest so we get all the spell slots back?
Probably not. I'll probably throw a long rest on since I've not done anything.
Okay, so. Darn calls in the light of the heavens, and he starts staring at the light as it starts solidifying above him. And when the light envelops him, all that's left is like the pile of his clothes.
He's been raptured.
Raptured.
The bandits that are left start fleeing towards Ash.
Do I need to make some attack of opportunities?
Yes, you owe me for the zombies. So you owe me 5 attacks? How many zombies? Is it 5?
Well, it's like 3 skeletons, 2 zombies, but... you
Okay.
know.
So you owe me for the skeletons and the zombies.
Hold on, Ash is not going through. Let me try to see this, like, if I can do this. I'll roll in a minute, but I'm trying to be lazy.
That gif is great. Darn, just straight up raptured a bitch. Go into the light now.
Okay, there we go. Alright.
Alright, that will hit. Yes, because they'll have at least a +1. That will also hit.
Well, they'll have a +5 because...
Oh
of
yeah,
my
yeah, you're hitting so far.
And I think that's 5.
One more. Oh dear God. So is that a skeleton or a zombie with the crit?
That 20 was a skeleton, just for meanness.
Okay. Let's start with his
Skeleton.
damage.
Machine, short bow, short sword, +4 to hit. Alright. Sorry, this is like more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. Let it do.
Pets, everybody.
Yeah. Oh shit, I actually don't know how to do that. Oh shit. So if I crit, like, I just roll 2d6?
Yeah, you just roll double the dice.
Okay, making sure.
This is the best I've felt in, like, since Thursday, so... Don't know if it's the booze or what, but...
I'm glad I could make you suffer a little bit then.
Yes. So your first one kills, the skeleton kills the zombie that was hurt.
Alright. And so, hold on. I'm trying to keep all fun. Yeah, pretty much 1d6 for everything. So, how many d6s do I need to roll?
You owe me, let's see, the one dude already did his thing, so you owe me 5 more dice.
Alright, just separate these.
Yep. And then they're plus whatever bonuses they have. Okay.
Yeah, so it'd be 4, 6, 2, 5, and 4 damage.
Huh?
Probably plus.
Really hurt. A little hurt. One of them, like, as the zombies come, like, start beating the shit out of these guys and the skeletons, one of them recognizes the other guy and goes, Fred! No!
Still skeleton syndrome.
I know you're still in.
I didn't mean it! It was just one time with your wife!
Spooky, spooky skeletons.
Okay, so the first bandit is going to try to swing at Ash. The second one takes a shot at Ash.
I won't do it anymore, I promise.
Oh,
That actually hits.
That'll actually hit Ash. For a minute.
I don't want to walk into this thing.
For 4 damage. And the last guy is going to take a shot at Fred.
Don't forget you had your temporary hit points, Ash.
It was like 13?
11.
Yeah. And so he does hit Fred. If Fred will take 6 damage. Fred the zombie.
If it's specifically a zombie...
Yep.
Okay, alright. He has 22 hit points, so yeah, he would still be around. I should
Okay.
write that down. A lot of bookkeeping this fellow.
It is now Theris' turn.
I believe if I have my count right, there are currently 8 still standing?
6 dudes.
6, okay.
Yep.
And there's just the exit behind Ash, which I believe is the way that goes to the temple, and then there's the other exit that's Fireball.
Yes. With burning
Okay.
booze all over the place, yes.
Fireball is hoped. Difference.
Then I'm just going to whip out Vidar and just start mowing dudes down.
Okay.
Nope, she's following you.
For anyone following along at home, this is why you don't be in a cult.
I am going to use all of this distraction to go into stealth so I can get my advantage attack and bonus action. And sneak attack, rather.
Nice.
So that minimum, that's going to be my minimum instead, so it's 23. So I can't roll lower than a 23 on stealth, ever. And then I'm just going to murder my way through the back of the crowd.
Nice.
You're not murdering, you're cleansing.
And you have
So I'm
succeeded.
happy to admit this is murder.
First guy is hopelessly dead.
Yeah, don't forget my freeze damage, too.
Yep.
So that was 38 hit points of damage to a guy who only has 11.
5,
He just
actually.
turned into a
So
sucker ice and
you
exploded.
full animate him. You anime bloodshed killed that guy. Full on fountain of blood.
I'm surprised no one's made that band name yet.
And that'll be my turn.
What the fuck?
What the hell? I can honestly say, only in Japan.
I'm sorry, but that just reminded me of AU for like 5 seconds.
There says cast the cute spell.
Oh, that is something she would totally do at that age if she ever saw it. Like, ooh, what does this do?
Really? Just. I mean, I guess I'll have to settle. Fine, I'll settle for my gift choice.
Oh, jeez.
I'm content with Chase's choice.
Yeah, that works.
You're already dead.
Oh, targeted.
Okay.
How many of these guys are left?
5.
Ash steps in, followed by her undead funkies. Ash will make her attack. She can't do a bonus action, but that's to command her,
Yeah.
Oh, did everything just catch up at once again?
Yes.
Why does it keep doing that?
Does a 17 hit?
It does hit your target. Biggest. You horribly cut. You pretty much stabbed this guy through the spine and just Dracula impaled him.
Next one then?
Yep.
I'm assuming that hit.
That will certainly hit. This guy,
Okay.
you just punch out his heart through the back.
And I guess I'll roll attacks now for the zombies and the
Yep. Time for your zombies and your skeletons. Okay, that will hit. That will also hit.
They're plus there, John? Oh, it's +5 because it's using your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
So far we have all hits.
And one
That
more,
will be a
I think.
miss.
That skeleton wasn't paying attention. Nor was that one.
And that one actually hits.
Oh, 7 actually hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 12 because it's +5 and their AC is 12.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Okay, so you owe me some
The
dice.
first hit we did was on 12.
You owe me some dice, sir.
So how many hits is that again? 4 or 5? 4 hits?
4 hits.
Okay, that's all the 6s.
Okay.
So just separate those damages to individuals.
What's their plus?
+5 to everything.
To each, so okay, so that's
Wait, let me look at the spell.
that'll be 11, 7, 6, and 11.
Oh, I gotta look at the spell again. Sorry. I've been focusing on the zombie and not the spell real fast.
Okay, Nori's not there at the moment. Grandma's on the phone.
Okay. Just.
Attack and damage rolls equal to your spellcasting modifier in addition to its normal damage.
Nice. Okay.
Wait,
there was
actually,
only one.
John, real quick. What was their normal attack bonus?
The normal attack bonus for the zombies, it's +4 to hit. For the skeletons, it's +5 to hit.
Okay, so that 4 is a hit then.
Oh, so that didn't override it. It actually just keeps
Yeah,
on.
it adds to it.
So that's another
so you owe me
D6
another
damage.
D6.
Yep.
Well, this actually is a pretty fun spell.
So what? And so their normal damage bonus is what, John?
You're welcome, Mama. I love you.
The zombies do a 1d6 +1. The skeletons do a
+6.
1d6 +2.
So yeah, you
that's right.
kill them all. The zombies and the skeletons just start jumping into these and just start cutting them to what's left of them.
I think can I still do thwack? Or does that consume my bonus action just to tell
Your
them?
thwack is your
Oh
bonus
my
action.
God.
But they're all
So,
dead
no
now.
bonus. Yeah, that's fine.
And that's pretty much what happened to them.
You're welcome, Lynn.
Glad I got to cast this spell.
We are
This was
sipping
fun.
on a Rock of Ages, Red Mountain Red. Sweet one. Okay, so, and I got peach tea on the other side, and some water in the back. When I finally run out of all the good.
And while you said you're getting some water,
I am about
I'll be
to
right
go
back.
get.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break here.
Take a quick water break because I have to pick up my giant ass jug and sip it.
Yeah, get some pizza.
Yeah, you tried doing that earlier.
I still grab the plate. I'm sorry.
Daddy's here.
No, she grabs and yanks. You need to yell because it hurts. You need to learn to stop yelling when you get it.
Just, oh, thank you. Yeah, she's like, I'm like,
Probably look that up, actually.
Mav, I'm out of mead.
Oh,
Well,
no.
that-
That's not good.
I've been out for a while, I just felt like saying it. It was all 2 glasses.
I still have some wine left, but not much. I'm
Well,
trying to save it for,
I ran out of good meat. I have
for
one that they
shenanigans.
have that with pepper X in it. So I'm not gonna have O'Malley's around because I don't want to have her hear or see me be in pain. Because it might hurt greatly. So pepper X, ghost pepper, and something else for the heat.
Wait, what?
I'll be right back. I'll post it in the chat. I was walking. It's the floors.
Well, shit.
Oh. I didn't do it.
Nichelle Nichols has officially died.
Who?
Uhura from TOS.
Who?
Oh, okay. No. The black female crew
Yes.
member.
The original Uhura.
Are we down to two? Zulu's still around.
And very active.
Yes.
I think one of the
Alright,
most
I'm back.
successful old men of the era is Jimmy Carter. That guy still builds houses.
She's gone. That one.
It's sad. It's sad.
Okay.
It's really
She's
sad
been-
considering that she broke stereotypes and was just so awesome.
No, she's been in rough shape for a while.
She's also the reason why we have Oprah.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody's perfect.
Wait, what?
Oprah
Too many
decided to
diets.
become a TV. Oprah decided to become to be on TV because Uhura. She saw Uhura when she was a kid, and she ain't no maid. I can do anything, and that's how Oprah decided to be Oprah. That's why she literally even offered to do Star Trek for free because she wanted to be on Star Trek that bad.
Right. No.
No, Whoopi Goldberg, I think, also.
Murdered all of the
Well, Star
poor
Trek.
bastard bandits.
Whoopi Goldberg loves Star Trek so much. The reason why she wasn't on until Next Generation because the Roddenberry family thought she was joking. which
See
is,
if I
"I'll
can
do
find
it
some
for
art
free."
here.
So, what I was saying is that's one of the meats I have. It has pepper X in it.
Oh.
If you zoom in on it, it shows pepper X as one of the ingredients. Pepper X, Dragon's Breath, Carolina Reaper. Those are the
What is that?
That is a really explosive meat, then, sir.
Yeah.
Was it like spicy?
It has to be if it has Dragon's
Reaper
Breath and Carolina
and
Reaper
Ghost
in it.
Pepper? Yeah.
That's like the... I know Dragon's
You know what?
Breath
I'm
is
gonna use
arguably
this. It
hotter
wasn't
than
originally what I had planned, but I'm gonna fucking use it. Well,
That's the kind of thing that you drink when you want it to burn more coming out than it did going down.
And when Foxy does not help. I don't want her to witness it.
It's what the potions of Dragon's Breath really taste like.
Right? This is what fire breathing tastes like.
You're supposed to burp that out, not that way!
alright, so, you guys... Oh, that's perfect. That is absolutely fucking perfect. So, you walk into what was once a beautiful cathedral. You see that for the altar. Give me a moment.
Here we go again.
And...
These guys all have the same designer.
Foxy, I'm gonna buy that for my wife, just so you know.
Wait. Oh, that beer cozy?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think I just accidentally found what Lynn actually needs.
You see...
Sometimes I think she's
Yes!
a better husband.
That's actually really cool.
Yes! 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 Fuck yeah!
You know what? That is her mask.
That's fucking awesome.
That is definitely Lynn's mask.
It totally
That's not what I was looking for, but that's what I came up with.
It fits her so well. God, that's scary.
Awesome.
The funny thing is,
Well,
she
I
can
know
wear
what
that
she's
mask
getting
much
for part of her birthday gift later this year.
I'd wear that to work, and if my boss said you can't wear that, I'd just point to it.
You see 4 of those guys,
Oh, what the fuck?
and
Tell me they're small and we can just kick them like footballs.
let me see here.
It's a miniature. Of course it's small. It's only like an inch tall.
Yeah, no, we ain't that lucky.
No, these guys are about the size of the Ettins.
Zombie giants?
They are zombies.
So they're about giant sized?
They're
Like
about
roughly
giant
Hogan
sized,
size?
yes.
Okay.
And ooh, I need that mini. I need that mini in my life. And the priestess with them, dressed like that.
Guys, we got a rogue Twi'lek. We gotta put it down.
She looks at you all as you all approach and enter. I'm gonna actually say that's her headdress. So, you guys, she looks at all of you, sees Theris, and says, "Why, hello, son."
Wait, what? Huh.
I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah, I thought you might be. Tried to introduce myself politely. Your people got a little twitchy up front.
They are known for that, aren't they?
It's fine. I'll rebuild the building later when I'm done here.
Hoodle looks at her, looks at Theris, looks at her again, look at Theris. Theris, you don't learn how to fly, so mom tried killing you? Happens all the time. Acceptable.
Ash just takes a weird, just takes a swig of a liquid outside of a flask that you all don't want to know, and just taking it all
I
in.
just need you to know, Mother, and this, I came to apologize. I misunderstood. You understand? You never got to tell me what my job was, so I had to figure it out the hard way. You wanted me to bring Ash to Strahd, but I misheard you. I turned him into Ash, and you are next.
We'll let a laugh to that.
He looks at you and goes, "I knew you'd find some way to disappoint me even after you were supposed to be dead." Well,
that's okay. I'm real good at disappointing bigger people than you.
Well, I guess you'll have to feed my friend.
You want to do the honors, or do you want me?
I'm willing to share.
There's her face.
Oh wow.
Hey, if she wasn't evil, she'd be hot.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, that's my mom, though, so, don't creep on her.
So shall I say the magic words, brother?
By all means. And Theros will start forward, and I'm assuming that starts initiative.
It does indeed.
Olo just watches and goes, okay, I guess we kill Mom now.
Oh, it's not good for her already.
No, it's not.
I'm mute again. This thing got me mute again.
Darn's probably reciting
I hear you.
something
I
about,
hear you.
his litany of killing witches right now. Because Darn is woken the fuck up. Alright, so I need a Hoodle roll, and I think that's all I'm lacking. There's Hoodle.
Yep, there's a noodle.
The hell happened to Liam?
Oh boy. Liam
Restarting
roll.
your character page again.
Yeah,
missing
my
a Liam
Liam
roll.
just went away.
The app doesn't want the campaign to end.
D&D Beyond's trying to tell me something, chat.
I don't care. I got to use that fucking javelin finally. God.
Maybe D&D Beyond is
We
the
just
actual
grabbed that up after we...
Yeah.
There it's Liam.
Maybe the plot twist of the story is the D&D Beyond were the Dark Lords all along.
Oh,
Canon.
oh, it's Theros.
So what about the zombies?
Oh. I'll get
Just
them.
trying to get to it.
Yeah, he's got to do his zombies.
No, I'm sorry. I meant the zombie giant things.
Oh, yeah, I got to do them in a second.
Oh, I'm throwing Zipper up in this bad boy. He been chilling and munching on leftovers. It's party time.
Somehow I'm thinking our zombie party, she has command and presence, and that zombie party won't be ours.
Zombie trolls have a -1.
Damn.
Wow. Yep, the 18 is for Zipper.
Alright, you have Zipper stats?
Somewhere. I think I did.
I sent them to you a while back in a picture.
Okay, yeah. I
Okay,
can,
so it looks like Theros, Oak, followed by Hoodle, Darnassus, followed by Liam, followed by Inori. No, Liam and Zipper.
Wait. There's zombie trolls?
Yeah,
Yep.
zombie trolls.
Who in the right mind looked at trolls and went, man, that's a disgusting, violent, bad-smelling creature. Let's make a zombie out of it. That'll improve
You
it.
want me to answer that? Because I can think of a few people.
Yeah, that would be D&D everybody.
D&D. What can't be
This appears to be the current initiative order.
You want to ask zombie troll or rock troll? Just making sure.
They are zombie trolls.
Okay.
From, I believe, Tome of Beasts. Are they Tome of Beasts or Grim Hollow? Either way, I got them on here. I got the stat blocks right now. Isolde was, handwritten,
Whatever
so...
program, whatever book that actually works right now. There you go.
Alright.
So,
The reason I had the zombie trolls written out fully is because I had to do Isolde from the ground up. Because, yeah. So let me write out my tracker. The round counter. Paris.
What the fuck is that thing called again? The Looperlisk? Looperlisk? Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, my fucking,
Lupulus.
yeah. My damn, freaking...
Ori. Hold on. Zombie trolls. Alrighty. Theris, you're on deck.
Okay, how much space is there between me and her?
This is like full-on delusions of grandeur, mini cathedral, so you're about 100 feet away.
Then I'm going to roll for my bonus action to see how many feet I can teleport.
Okay. Oh yeah, and everybody, don't forget your inspiration dice that you all have.
Yes.
Wait, what?
We have some of us have inspiration from before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about to use it, because this is what I've been saving it for. I can teleport 90 feet, so I'm going to walk forward about 10, or about 15, and then I'm just going to suddenly appear behind her, and nothing personnel kid her ass.
I already used
using off my inspiration to have advantage so I can get my sneak attack.
Nice. Alright, let's see what happens.
I think
And it doesn't matter if she casts shield or not. That's going to hit.
I mean, she can cast it anyway if she wants.
Yeah, and she probably will, just as a reaction. Not that it's going to help much in this case.
I just literally, like, she goes, like, she's, you know, it's just like, I've disappointed bigger people than you, and she gets that look on her face, and then suddenly, bam, I'm behind her, and Vidar is jabbing her in the spine.
19, so 14 points of damage. Right out of the gate.
Steph, hey mom,
Is she currently concentrating on any spells? I'm curious.
What's that?
Is she currently concentrating on anything?
No, she is not.
Actually, let me check something, just in case. One thing I want to check on.
Okay.
Where's the thing? I'm sorry, it's taking just a second.
Take your time.
Oh yeah, Inori's using her special radiant ammo on this bitch too.
Where's my thing here? Where's my damn thing here? I need my thing.
There's cast matricide.
That's the plan, yeah. Okay, perfect. And I'm also activating my sagas for this.
Nice.
So I am immune to fear. I have advantage on strength and strength checks. And there was the other thing. What is that? Okay, plus 10, plus 5. I'm not activating that because I had to use a bonus action for something else, but that's cool. I'm good.
Jesus Christ, I heard of people with mother issues, but you just cranked up to 11.
So Theris does the whole bamf, walks over, stabs at her ass, and as he does, like, you guys hear, like, the chants of fallen warriors echoing through this cathedral, and you literally feel this cold Arctic wind just wrap through and snuff the candlelight from off the altar. Hope, you're next.
That's what he said.
Here you there, Hope.
What are they and how many and how far away?
We've got 3 zombie trolls, I believe, and her. She's about 100 feet up. The zombie trolls are somewhere between you and there.
Yep.
Well, how far are the zombie trolls and the Zolde from each other?
The zombie trolls from each other are standing approximately in groups of 2. They're about 5 feet each apart from each other apiece, and then the gap between those 2 groups is 15 feet.
How far is Isolde from them, he was asking.
And Isolde from them is about 15 feet back.
So would a synaptic static be able to get a chunk of them?
It would get all of them, I believe.
I think it will. Let me check. It will indeed if you center it on point between her and the zombie trolls.
Oh, there we go.
Oh boy! All right.
Oh my.
Oh, and it's an int save. Never let it be said your mom was particularly smart, Theris, because she only has a +1 modifier.
To be fair, if she was smart, she would have told me what she wanted.
Let's start with her. Oh, baby. Well, she's already fuckered. Let's try her poor friends here. That's another flunk.
-4.
That's another flunk.
God.
That's another flunk.
Oh God.
Mav, they can't
It
see.
doesn't matter.
They're rolling that 20 to succeed, we know.
Oh. 0.
Okay. So all of them are getting affected, and you owe me a big pile of dice. Do you want to just go ahead and say fuck it, make it a 6 level to make this a 96?
Was this the last fight or is there more?
This is the last fight of the night.
Blown up.
Okay, I don't.
Every fight after this gets easier. I started at the top for a reason.
Right.
Theris' literal goal right now is to start killing his way down the hierarchy until he gets to somebody smart enough to not fight.
And Hoodle's just along for the ride.
I love 7 mark.
Hey, this is a buffet for Hoodle, man.
And Zipper too. Nom 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 nom.
Hey, so
It
25
really is.
across the board.
It really is. If Ash don't keep on making his dinner get back up.
Also, note the attack rolls, ability checks, and constitution saves that it takes penalties to.
Everything. Goddamn.
And that. Fuck, that was what I did.
The way Hope plays Bard, I swear to God, whenever somebody ever rolls a Bard, we're just gonna go, okay, and the party's not needed.
So, Hope's like,
I'm looking forward to seeing what you do if you do indeed play Sorceress.
she
Like I said,
decides that, you know, it's time. She's got a wedding to go to.
I'm
And
just
she
a plain old
semantic
monk.
statics all of these poor bastards. 6. 1. On saves. Abs. Attack rolls.
And ability checks.
Yep. Alright. Oh my god.
Test something real quick here.
Liam's like, you lobotomized my mom. Nice.
Hey, Aaron,
Yes.
do you see what I just did?
Mm-hmm.
You can do that.
Oh, that's kind of handy, actually. And it's actually really handy. So,
I thought you could do that.
Hope statics the fuck out of these poor bastards. Poodle is on deck.
What is left?
They're all still there, but they are all very muddied in their thoughts now.
Well, honestly, who's gonna do what he's still been doing? Just follow Theris' leads and stab what he's stabbing.
Okay. So give you a stabby on the mom, so...
According to Hoodle, this is pretty much legit because he thinks that Theris didn't learn how to fly.
If he can reach, by all means.
Alright, so Hoodle is going to go airborne to do this.
Yeah.
So Hoodle just goes flying up and gets ready to come back down on her.
And Hoodle missed like a son of a bitch, I think.
It was the dive. Hoodle was trying to be all, like, impressive and flourishy with his shit.
Hoodle should have an extra die. I'm behind her. Hoodle was coming in up front.
Oh, yeah,
Hoodle was
yeah.
flanking.
Hoodle, roll me again. You have advantage.
Yeah.
Watch him
By
roll
the
2
way,
ones.
next campaign, if I roll a 1, it don't matter. Anyway.
You see, now you're just going to roll twice as many ones. So you're going to roll the one after the
No,
one.
I am, but I'm bragging before it happens.
You do miss her, but only because of her shield.
Alright.
Since you did shield it, okay.
Yep, she did shield
So-
anyway.
So it wasn't epic fumble, it was a hit and miss.
Yeah, you like this just weird, dark, almost like it almost looks like it's what happens if shadows in a cloak got it on, just kind of slurry the blade away from her. Next up is Darnassus.
What's the biggest concentration of undead trolls again?
Wait, Aaron, wait. If I miss my first attack, do I still make an unarmed strike?
Yes,
You can.
you can.
Make
Okay.
your flag. If he goes in with talons.
See, at least I'm learning how to play monk before I'm a monk.
Yeah.
Can he get his
Just to
talons
let
up?
you know, the trigger on being able to do that attack is not whether or not you hit. I believe it's just using your bonus action to
Now
make a
that
flurry of
does
blows.
hit the target, sir. So you owe me some dice, and this can be your sneak attack.
Yes.
Go.
No, I'm just loving the image of I'm coming down with the blade of the sun. You deflect that, so I'm just gonna kick you in the chest and tear your heart out instead.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's an idea too.
23. Okay. So when the darkness pushes aside the sunblade, and then he rakes her face with his talons and bloodies her face, she says, "You will burn for that." Darnassus, you're up.
What's the biggest concentration of trolls again?
They're in groups of 2 each, sir.
Alright, on the one no one's at, Darn's just gonna fuck it and cast Fireball at it, level 5.
If Darn has Fireball,
Yeah.
Darn can hit. Darn actually could hit everything in the room, every one of them with Fireball. Fireball has the same radius as Synaptic Static, and Hooter would probably make his save and be able to uncanny dodge it.
Same with
Yes.
Theris.
Yes, he said who could probably make the
So I
save.
owe you
And he didn't
some
say
dex
who's
saves.
Player could.
Minus 1d6, because it's a saving throw, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well,
gonna
the soul's
freeze
gonna
roll
eat the
the
full Monty.
Let's see, mommy.
Please roll.
Let's see, mommy.
And the first of the trolls has flunked. The second troll has failed.
The Hoodle has failed.
Nope, you can also uncanny dodge for half the damage.
Flunk.
Just saying.
Yeah, he would be using evasion. Yeah.
Yeah.
All flunked. So darn, you owe me a fistful of dice.
When the hell did everybody start throwing fire? That's what
We've
annoys
always
me.
had nothing but fire.
So Hooter, that is 17 to you.
Yeah.
Alright.
But that also sets, all of the zombie trolls on fire. So
it does. It does. No regen for them next turn.
And Darn's her too, so that's also a plus.
Indeed. It is now Liam's turn.
She's taking a lot of fuck you damage.
Yes. You guys just walk in, she has a little talk with Theris, and you're like, nuke, 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 nuke. Liam, you're
Liam's
on
gonna
deck.
say one thing. Jump.
What's that?
Are we connected telepathically?
We are not.
Yet.
Okay, so I can't just click the word. It's gonna say jump.
Jump?
Yeah.
Oh.
Liam only has one area attack spell.
Okay.
Oh crap.
Liam is going to unleash the Sword of Tides.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's fire! No. You have water also.
Alright, Liam, feed us some copy pasta.
Wait, what the?
Hold on.
Y'all just gang nuke this whole thing.
I'm sorry, I missed the T there.
Let's start with her. Minus her 1d6. I forgot.
Dear.
I'm good. I made my save.
She is going to make... What about her companions here?
She'll take half damage and not be pushed.
The first one is a flunk.
Yeah,
Second is
for
a
that
flunk.
shit, and Ori's going airborne. Uh-oh.
The third one is flunk.
No, third one made a natural 20. That's an
so
automatic.
that's one succeed. So I needed to put a checky. All right, and 3 flunks. So you owe me some dice.
That's a lot of force damage, though.
Yeah.
By the way, roll your d12s.
I was having trouble typing it, honestly.
29. Okay.
I just wanted to type it in. Dang, 2 and 5. They should have 11 and 12s.
So
They get lit on fire and then they get drowned.
That's against the wall, hopefully.
Okay. So the Sword of Tides like unleashes its tidal wave, and as it does, it catches the trolls and just slings them and pulps 3 of them from the sheer force of it, and it hits a soul, and pretty much like Theris like kind of does his little oh shit, and
I'm actually imagining what Theris does is just sort of plant himself and say no. And kind of puts his hands out to hold her so she doesn't fly away.
Hoodle needs a save.
Yep, and Hoodle owes me 1 save.
Screw that. Hoodle took off.
No.
What save though?
Dexterity save versus 14.
I don't see Hoodle yelling that one.
I'd say fuck it. I'm an owl. I go fly. Woo.
See, this is why you don't make the owl try to save.
Wait, you rolled a dexterity check, not a save.
Yeah, that's a check, not a save.
Rolled a save.
Oh, okay. I am an owl. My brain's not the best. Okay, shut up.
Bird brain.
I still rolled a 5.
But it's Liam saying that. You do make. So
14
you're
is all
fine.
you needed. 14 is exactly what you needed.
So Hoodle flies up out of the way in time, and as Theris like kind of forces her to just take it, he drowns her essentially in the Sword of Tides.
I'm literally imagining that like he just sort of leans in and says, "Still disappointed," and then holds her in place so it just hits her and washes and like splits around her and washes past him, leaving him unharmed.
Yep, pretty much. So you guys actually have killed the head of the cult of Iron Eyes.
As the raider just splashes away, he just looks over at the one remaining troll and just watches it until somebody murders it.
Okay, so after Liam is now Zipper's turn.
You know what Zipper's gonna do?
You have 1 troll left.
Zipper gonna eat him. That's what he gonna do.
All right, make your attack roll.
5 plus 5. Ooh.
Better. Book. That's books. You get exiled.
Maybe.
Alright. That will miss the target.
Aw, poor Zipper. I think he was just dealing with the water.
He slipped.
Pretty much he slipped.
Inori is up.
I'm just gonna shoot the motherfucker. It's like, well, at least I get to shoot something.
He is so stacked.
So Inori, what do you do?
Yeah, what the fuck just happened here?
Alice,
Wow, that is on the completely wrong page. I don't even know how that fucking happened. Anyway, shooting.
Seriously, the best I've felt in like 3 days. Jesus Christ. That will hit the target.
That's just because you're with us. You can admit it. You love us. It's okay.
And for the radiant damage because I'm using these fucking arrows.
All right, give me some ammo. All right. You plug it right between the eyes, and it collapses as its brain matter goes flying out backwards.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Because everybody walking at home, I wanted to make this a wank to their power. You gotta give it to them once in a while.
This is what could have been the capstone of a lower level campaign if we had been doing it all in this region. Like, this would have been something that we would have faced at level 8 or 9 as the big final boss fight. But after what we did in Barovia, there's nothing here that challenges us anymore.
Honestly, about level 7. Like, being 6 of you guys, 6 to 7 of
true.
you guys, this would be like level 6 for 7 of you.
Well, the 4 rock trolls being CR8 would have been pretty beefy.
Yeah.
Or zombie trolls, sorry.
Yeah.
Being like, I'm assuming they were about CR7 or 8.
I need to look at them again. They actually weren't that big of a deal. Let me see if I can find their stat blocks for everybody. They had 85 hit points apiece.
Which hope.
Wait, I've got it in my Grim Hollow book. Why am I doing it the hard way?
But basically, yeah, this is just going to be a murder time.
Oh, yeah. Like, the rest of this is you guys just going through this guild hall, with the exception of, like, the 9 or 10 dudes that kind of liked Theris and Karis growing up, and they kind of were, like, allied with the dude that met you guys outside.
Yeah, explicitly, just to make it clear, explicitly, the goal here for Theris is anyone who is involved with the cult dies. Anyone else who still supports the dead guild mistress dies. Anyone who wants to run can run if they're not a part of the cult. Anyone else, well, we're under new management. You work for me now.
Yeah. Like, there's like maybe 20 dudes that he spares out of this whole thing, and you guys are like just busting into rooms, slitting throats. People that try to fight you guys are even worse off than the bandits were.
So pretty much after like the 20th killing, Poodle looks up at Theris, goes, "You know, if we tried harder to fly, we wouldn't have to do this. This is exhausting. We don't want to go to bed."
How do you feel about a job? I'll pay you in bodies.
Who'll accept? Who'll like get things?
I can use somebody who's about as good at quiet murder as I am.
Does that mean he works for Peanuts?
Show me again. I don't care.
He works for finger sandwiches.
They got it wrong.
Well, honestly, Ash, considering Hoodle never knew what money was since he's been a servant all his life, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, those are different zombie trolls. But they were like
funny
CR5 each. They were each like CR5.
Gotcha. Okay.
This was just, like I said, this is like a level 6 normal D&D campaign boss fight that's supposed to be really hard. Scary for Ash.
That level.
Scary for original Darn, Theris, Paris, and Ash. But a fucking walk in the park for you guys. Because you guys are an actual war band. You're an adventuring company, not just a party.
Yeah.
You guys actually probably would register with an adventurer's review board at this point as your own adventuring company. Because there's, the 1, 2, 3 of y'all stayed behind, so there is 9 of you. Yeah. I think 9. I think it's 9.
You have a problem in your life? Call the adventure company. We have 8 people plus an owl. The owl eats the rats.
We burn everything. With no problems with the conscience, come to us. Everything we do is right.
Adventurers are the kind of people that can change the fates of entire empires at the level you guys are at without trying too hard.
We just eliminated the Assassin's Guild, and they work for me now.
Yes. Is there anything you guys want to do before you set out for the wedding?
2 things. Ash is going to find the remains of her deceased mentor, and cremate them and pack them away. And she's going to look for evidence that Luther was talking to these people.
Okay, give me an investigate check. 2 of them,
I can help you with that if you want.
Hoodle's just gonna hoodle.
Would you like me to help you with the investigation?
Go for it. Because I need it.
So that's a 21, and then I'll throw my side die on top of that for 23. At the 20, I have to be a 21 because that's rolling a low enough check. So 23 on my end.
So you guys do find the desecrated remains of your mentor. Give me a moment.
Don't worry, Billy Joe.
I know I got it in here.
And also, Ash, you forgot about the fine print in it. Not responsible for any burning, maiming, strangling, drowning.
Theros feels genuinely responsible for Ash's mentor's death. He will make a point of...
I never sent it on Discord, really?
He'll make a point of being present for that funeral.
So it's in here somewhere. The other thing is, I know I told her. It began with an R, I think, didn't it? It's not in this.
Session 0, where everything was smashed together as fast as possible.
We're going to have a Session 0 for my game as well.
Yes.
An actual Session 0. Most of you have sheets, but we're going to finalize everything, and we're going to figure out, like, party dynamics and that sort of thing.
Just let me know.
I will eat your soul. That's all sums it up.
God. And everyone is cheese pets.
No, Kendall is pretty much just gonna be special for you guys.
I have ways to motivate all of you, don't you worry.
So you guys do find evidence of the guild accepting a hit for Ash. Of course, you also find notes that, Isolde had zero intention on actually sacrificing Ash, or rather killing her. Instead, she was pretty much like, well, Theros will probably deliver her to Strahd for me, and that will be the end of that. So she accepted the money.
We did do that. I did, in fact, deliver Ash to Strahd in a package entitled Explosion, Do Not Open. And then he opened, and then he exploded.
Multiple times.
Good name choice.
And then he was stupid enough to try to kidnap Hope.
Yeah. Get a little greedy.
Just anybody who's watching this, boys, try to remember, do not get greedy about your woman, or one of them will turn out to be a fire-obsessed succubus who will burn your house down.
Just take your 3 undead wives and be happy, alright?
Right.
You guys need to learn this lesson.
4. Nope. 5, because there was Mara, and then there was the Dark Elf Banshee that you guys also
I forgot about the 4th one, yeah.
Yeah, those
from Lord Soft, which means realistically the only thing that happened here is we killed him before Soft could show up and pound his ass into the dirt.
We're just talking about this as we walk through it, like...
with Strahd fucking goes down.
We're all just talking about this as we go through the town. And Ash is like, did Strahd have a husband? Eyebrow raised.
Do you count, Mikhail?
He's not here, so yes.
Just because McCall didn't come back, I literally can't answer that, so fuck you.
He was way too comfortable in that creepy castle.
I really hate you guys right now.
We love you.
In my defense, I have a terrible character idea I'm going to use one of these days, and so Strahd having another missing spouse actually works out. I'll just say it that way.
Well, that's the thing. I've got plenty of hooks for future Ravenloft games.
Oh, dear goodness.
In fact, Steve has already made his next character for the next Ravenloft game I ever do.
Oh, dear God.
Hey, a couple of ideas, but I'm going to wait until we know what the party looks like.
Try to kill us better next time.
And Ash's player might already have an idea as well.
Yeah.
Gonna go with it.
Well,
But that's gonna be sometime down the road.
I can't do another Ash, or people will lynch me. So
It is not. I don't think she would be another
might
Ash.
try a celestial warlock for that one, maybe.
I have like
think it would be another
10,000
Ash,
ideas.
to be
I'll
fair.
pick one at random.
Ash is too ditzy and cheerful.
Ditzy and cheerful is bad. I can give you dour and serious edgelord if that would make you happy. I can do edgelord, and I can make you like my edgelord.
Let's see, I can't find
Let me
the
get a test for the fact that I can make you like my edgelord.
We're gonna violate continuity, and I have reserved the right to change it back to the original later when I inevitably find my original notes. Your
it's
mentor's
fine.
name.
It's background stuff. Ash is not like being super loud about this. I know, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I just can't imagine the looks on the surrounding people's faces when there's explosions, there's screaming, there's, all kinds of crazy shit,
That
and
is your
then
mentor.
a party of people, kind of walk out, and they're like, covered in blood, guts, and zombie parts, kind of soaking wet from getting hit by a typhoon.
Actually, really quickly, just as a background question, does Ferris know about the connection to the local nobility?
You
Was that known
personally
to you?
do.
Okay.
You do.
Okay,
Because
then
you
I
heard
will
stuff
give
that
you
you weren't
some
supposed to,
information.
because you were a little kid listening in on Mom's conversations while you were still in the I want to be just like Mom phase.
I'm going to talk to you a little bit later about what Ferris does after the wedding, then.
Okay. So, you guys all make your way out of Curella and make your way to Valsgard. Nothing happens on the way.
Riding on a giant lizard thing. Who's chewing on an arm or something?
You guys are, met by your escort, which consists of, which, by the way, Jessica's with them this time. Rozzy, Jessica, and what appears to be werewolves that you've never met before. They're escorting you back, along with two werebears in hybrid forms.
It's a bear, it's a werebear.
Wow. This is new.
The werebear's over there.
Rozzy's like, look, the last time that we tried to get married, shit happened. Fuck that. No chances this time. He's in ceremonial battle armor. The breastplate that has probably had the living shit beat out of it by now was also magically enhanced. Has had stuff added to it. There's some animal hides, a couple of totem fetishes. You see talons from eagles hanging off of fringes. And you guys are kind of riding back. And, everyone that doesn't have a horse now has one to ride.
I'm riding the lizard, damn it.
I'm flying because I can.
On the way, you have, attendants, wiping down your armor and trying to clean you guys up a little bit.
I'm just going to assume that I stealth, that at some point or another I stealthed so hard the blood fell off that he couldn't find me anymore.
Also, if attendants are trying to clean up Hoodle, he's literally just clawing at them, going.
Ash adjusts her illusion. There we go.
You're gonna have to stop doing that one of these days.
Not today, though.
Do it as an at-will power. I don't ever have to stop doing it.
Basically, you're probably gonna hear one of the servants go up to Theris and your pet owl just bit 2 fingers off of our youngest maid.
Guard will handle that.
No, if he has to, Inori will gently preen his feathers because she can do that.
Yeah, where's the picture? Let me look at it.
Only starts raining.
God for lesser restoration and greater.
Yeah.
Tell me you didn't swallow. Tell me you didn't swallow.
Now, just so you know, this is what I'm thinking. This is all I can think of right now.
There we are. I knew I still had it in here somewhere. And you guys are taken to this city in the mountains, where it is obviously fucking cold. It actually has a feel that seems to not be entirely normal. You guys have been on Solenka Pass, so you all have had some experience to the, high altitude cold, but this feels different somehow. You also feel like a trace of warmth afterwards. Like as you walk through the sunlight, it seems like a little too warm as it breaks through the clouds there. And you guys are taken into the castle there at the top. Into the Great Hall where the wedding begins. There is a blonde-haired, 6-foot-tall warrior with blue and white feathered wings who basically leads Hope down the aisle to hand her off. He looks at Inori and just kind of winks at her. Great sword on his back. A very familiar great sword for Inori.
I will let you know that up until this point of the ceremony, Theris is, because Theris is paranoid now, running security.
Completely understandable. So you
assume that my passive 21 investigation is on constant use for investigation checks.
Okay.
Who'll ask what he's doing and takes flight to survey the sky too.
Okay. Poodle, you actually see several large white owls that are the size of horses flying around and eventually settling into roosts in the castle.
Gandalf is here! Gandalf! Oh wait, sorry.
Those are eagles, and eagles suck.
I am currently mentally linked with Ash, with Inori, with Liam, and with Hope, just in case.
Okay.
Yep. Inori's gonna let her passive 24 fucking perception do its job.
You, Theris, since you're working security, you're actually working...
The way Theris looks at this is your wedding, you're going to have a good one, I will murder anyone who tries to cause trouble.
Hey!
Pretty much what Liam's thinking.
There's also...
Okay,
yes?
Aaron, I am a mastermind. Can I be in the air, since I'm in the air, can I take up to 1 minute to study these, to see if they're friend or foe?
Yeah. They are, in fact, friendly. They're also sentient. They're about as intelligent as you are, actually. They do speak to you.
Cool.
And they are... Essentially, they introduce themselves as Palmora's vanguard. Which you know a little bit of because of Inori and because some of the beasts in Ravenloft that you've talked to and the beast folk venerate the cold bird.
Hula looks at him and Hula goes, Vanguard, you serve people. Hula don't serve. Hula free.
You guys are also met, since Theris is working with security and, just kind of hedges himself into, act as his own thing. You are actually working with...
doing that thing where he is using every bit of his mastery of both stealth and investigation and perception to be completely unseen by the actual security staff and be a whole second layer of security on top of that.
Yeah. You are...
coordinating with Hulu.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have the item that makes you immune to divination, don't you?
He does.
So, yeah, you, you see the Lord Captain of the Guard, kind of operating not quite in the shadows. He is definitely Magi all the way through, just based on how he's carrying himself. He does have a blade at his side. He's fairly similar to Razi, only he's much more slender of build, and his eyes are yellow instead of metallic lilac.
And he knows how to walk a few feet instead of teleporting everywhere.
Yes.
You know, I just picture the Jetsons on Harvey Birdman. He's so used to teleporting, and he tries to walk. He's like,
You know, today's George Jetson's birthday.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
yeah, today's the day he was born.
Yep.
Of course, if you think about it, Jetsons was a horrible future because instead of fixing pollution, they just got higher in the sky and ignored it.
So I wonder what's gonna happen.
You guys also kind of see Hope's mom, who Hope is kind of almost a spitting image of. Her mom's hair is gold instead of platinum. Otherwise, like if you took away like the fangs and the pointed ears, you can definitely see that she's very much very much a spitting image of Dina.
Ash actually knows better than to make the Hope sister joke, so she's just going to like smile and shake hands.
There's also, of course, you know, the usual festivities as, you know, the band begins to play, so to speak. You guys all, and all of you that are going to drink, because you probably will, because it's been offered to you and you are all officially guests.
Except for Hoodle, he's with the Owlkin people.
Other than maybe Theris, because Theris is that paranoid.
Theris is not drinking. Theris has not drunk the entire time that he was in this party.
Not even the God's Eye?
No, he never touched the God's Eye.
Never touched the God's
Eye. Oh, it was Karis that did the God's Eye.
Vidar literally goes to Theris, do you have any idea how good the fucking mead is here, man?
Do you have any idea how many people I've watched almost be stabbed because they got really fucked up? I'm good. I'm here to make sure this goes well.
There's like, guys, we saw Mikhail fail both his skill checks when he drank the God's Eye. We witnessed that.
I just want to say, Ash passed the majority of her God's Eye checks and should give an advantage on all intoxication checks now.
You should be immune to fucking liver disease right now.
I agree.
I don't have anything drawn for her, and I meant to already. You'd think after by now I would have. Eventually, as the festivities continue, Lune does in fact show, and with her is someone that looks kind of related to her. Only she's a brunette, and she has wolf ears. And she kind of makes her way over to Liam, drags him over for a dance, steals him away from Jessica. The woman with her introduces herself as Luna. Theris is special.
Alright, so Liam's dancing with the vampire stuff right now?
Probably going to be. That looks boss, but that's not what
Nom, 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 nom. I just gave you one, dog.
I'm getting
Can't
really
have another
hungry.
one.
Ash is starting to get a little piggy at the hors d'oeuvre table.
Not enough blood sausage?
Don't talk about a lady's appetite, okay? We hadn't had good food in a while.
Yeah, seriously, like you guys are literally
There's
eating
so
like.
many things. You are not a lady.
Man,
if I could see you right now, I'd backhand you.
Why do you think you can't see me right now? I can talk to you from a mile away. For all you know, I'm standing right next to you, or I'm 3 rooms away. You don't know.
I said what I said, and I meant what I meant.
It's okay. It's okay. Your kidneys probably aren't that useful anymore anyway. I know your liver's dead.
As you know, I have the... I am in the peak of undead, not undead health.
Exactly my point. It's okay. I know somebody who has a sunblade if you get too squirrely.
I think I'm...
No, seriously, this meat is awesome.
Yeah, it really is good stuff. If there's people I didn't like, I'd start pouring things down into the bag of holding. But good people, good people.
Yeah,
As the ceremony begins,
You don't pour it in, you put the bottles in.
right?
Just to pull it out,
You pull out empty bottles from the bag of holding and fill it up with meat and cap them and put them in the bag of holding. Don't you know nothing?
There you go. Someone's thinking.
We're not at the movie theater, guys. We don't have to be this mean.
No, I think with Ash, he needs to put that bottle in someone's mouth, make them drink it, then put them in the bag of holding for later.
Stop being the devil on my shoulders, okay?
I'm just saying, I've played a lot of Vampire the Masquerade. I'm pretty sure that's how you drink as a vampire.
Pretty certain I am a
Really boss
I
hard.
got best of both
That's what
worlds,
he's
or
got.
worst of both worlds, depending on who you ask.
I'm going to be right back while Aaron's doing his typing.
Yep, because I'm looking for something specific when I see it.
Drinking all the booze.
Carcinori's been drugged to the dance floor by her 2 husbands. They already gave up on trying to put her in a girly dress.
Lovely little cakes.
Like, yeah, we're not going to get her in a dress, but, you know, take her on the dance floor. She can't say no to that.
As long as I get dibs on dancing with that sexy guy with the sword.
So what do you guys think of, like, this, non-horrible, soul-crushing world where people actually have lives that matter? I mean, wait, that came out wrong. That's a John problem, not an Ash problem. How do you feel about a world that's not Barovia and soul-crushing?
It's too bright.
Gotten used to this yet?
No!
I've been getting up early and seeing the sunrise every day. It's been great.
Poodle is still waiting for Hope to blow up the fireball she left in the sky.
That's funny.
A great fireball. I like it.
Well, he's never seen the sun. You know, we told him it. He's
never seen the real
sun.
sun, no. Like, he's only ever seen, like, that really pale imitation.
And nobody has told him what it is yet, so... And the only
Taylor's
big
gift.
fireballs he's ever seen came from Hope.
Ash
So to
just
him-
starts ranting about, like, a whole bunch of Palor scripture and how, like, Palor's great son was the greatest gift ever towards all people that walk beneath its great warmth.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just use that for now. I'll use that. I'll come up with it.
Hula hears Ash talking about Palor and all that, and just looks around and goes, "Wait, isn't that the false god he screams about all the time?"
No. that demon half thing, thin walking. I mean, we took him down. Like, we couldn't even touch the grace of Palor if we wanted to, except what he gives us.
But you say false god has something. You say non-false god has something.
Okay,
God. Oh, no, understand.
Okay, guy we beat and then potentially dragged into another realm. bad, fake, not good. Guy we've never touched, but gives me magical spells. Good.
They both have something! How can they not be same?
I love it. I love it.
Conversation keeps going in circles.
I don't know.
Hoodle's getting kind of irate at Ash and kind of snaps at her hand once.
Ash puts your chicken in your mouth.
And now Hoodle has had cooked chicken that is actually well prepared for.
Does Hoodle actually have who was the actual cook of the party?
Kel.
Oh, okay. We'll never.
For more.
And presentation, so it doesn't taste good.
Okay, I am going. It's been looking long enough.
Boy.
Basically, Kel did like 5-star restaurant meals every day because he had customization.
Well, now he got good ingredients for it.
Inori just kind of lets her husband know that she kind of has a pet demon.
They're just like, what?
She collects them like Pokemon.
I blame Hope.
Well, you guys are into that kind of kink, and you don't heal. He does.
Hope overhearing that conversation is just gonna yell at Inori, "You're welcome."
Doesn't kink shame. She just eats more of these less cakes.
And Hoodle just walks off this chicken leg, still thinking Ash is stupid because he doesn't know what the false god or real god is, because it's both the same damn thing.
The funnier part is Hoodle's more right than not in some ways. That god just wasn't back awake in one piece yet.
Okay, excuse me? Anybody listen to stream? Ash has just made Hoodle an atheist. Congratulations, Ash.
I'm fine with that. Ash is just doing God's work.
Oh, nice. Fuck it. We'll settle for it. We'll settle for that. So eventually, during all of this, like during all the singing and dancing, eventually this emerges, dragging Theris by his ear onto the dance floor.
Whoa!
Pretty.
As Lady Winter has now entered.
Inori kind of raises her brow from between, dancing with both hubbies. Huh. You sly dog.
Be hilarious when he comes back.
Mental thumbs up for Theris there. Mental bro fist. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, Liam will give him that.
Also, there's like a smattering of Einherjar and Valkyries about the whole damn.
Hope will just whistle really loudly and wiggle her eyebrows at him.
Alright, I am back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. So you, in the midst of your stealthing and being skulky and quiet, feel an unnaturally coldness gripping your ear and dragging you out of the shadows and onto the dance floor.
I'm going to assume it's not going to take me a terribly long time to figure out who and what this is.
No, no, you recognize her voice when she talks to you. It is definitely the woman that pulled your ass away from Amisul before he could eat your soul. It is, in fact, Lady Winter.
And we can all hear Theris' mental, fuck berries.
pretty much there is a moment of alarm, followed by a bit of relief as he realizes this is probably not about to be something that goes horribly. But all he's going to say out loud first is, "Are we sure security's fine while we do this?"
She gestures to the literal war host of Valkyries and Einherjar, and she goes, "And beyond this, there are werebears, werewolves, giant owls, and I believe one dragon."
Through the mental leak, Ash is like, "You go, bro."
The last dragon I met did me a solid, so I'll take that as a good thing. And it visibly relaxes a bit.
She offers you a glass of mead, sir.
Oh, man. An eclipse just happened? There's relaxed.
No, I'd say pretty sure that, what's that place that those guys talk about? Hell, that. I think hell just froze over.
Probably.
I'll do without the mead, but thank you.
Doesn't Nori actually say something about hell freezing over?
Yes.
He looks at the Nori and says, "One could make that happen if one tried hard enough. Would you like to see?"
No.
You're probably right. It's probably time we had an actual talk, huh?
Indeed. Mine shadow.
Theris, Mithridor, pleasure to officially meet you.
It is rather nice not having to pluck a soul out from the ether.
Well, you did me right. I made my deals. I'll hold up my end of the bargain. I always pay my debts.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing how this plays out in the future.
I still don't have a shiny deal.
Just fair warning. Don't turn out to be like them. I've already killed one god. I don't want to do it again.
He kind of laughs at that. She says, "I am not my sister. You have nothing to worry about there."
Well, on the bright side, I'm used to living in the streets. The cold doesn't really get to me anyway.
Would you like to twirl your dress and braid your blonde hair?
Don't ask about how Ferris dresses in his off time. That's not your business.
Sneak attack.
Oh my god.
She kind of gestures at the various guests, kind of pointing out. There's Selune herself. There is the primordial of the moon, Luna. He gestures to Hope's dad, because that is my angel of winter. Also, that would be Hope's father. And kind of takes the time to kind of introduce you guys to several that are of note, including the Wolf of Valsgard, Delanis, who's kind of just been hanging out with Jessica off and on when Liam hasn't been, like, stolen and made to dance.
I will point out, through each of these introductions, Theris never quite crosses the line into being fully disrespectful. Though it's incredibly clear the entire time that he absolutely does not put any of these gods above himself. He is absolutely greeting every last one of them as a buddy at work.
It's like, and Lady Winter approves of this attitude, by the way. Very much so. She's like, good, because the use that I have for you, I can't have you tripping on your own feet.
I don't think I've tripped in 10 years.
And she takes the time to kind of introduce everybody in the party to the various guests of today. Foxy, how many of the siblings are here?
I can't imagine they wouldn't all be.
Okay, so that would be Sophia and Jerica both for sure. Sophia is essentially mini Mikey. She's tall, broad-shouldered, built. She's wolfy. You just kind of see it about her eyes. She has like a little bit of traces of wolf about her eyes. Jerica, on the other hand, looks like a more angelic version of, like a thinner, smaller, more bookish, angelic version of Mike. Dark hair, though, and dark eyes. Or if any of the male kids. Let me roll something. See if, Jace is there or not. Okay, yeah, so Jace is there at least. I don't know about Gabriel, but Jace for sure would be there. Jace looks like he was raised in the wilderness at all times, from what I remember of him. And the partying pretty much before the actual ceremony itself goes off is like the party goes on for like 6 days. And you guys are all prodded for like tales of your heroics. Kind of like you were those of you that drank the God's Eye that time with Vidar. Only, you're here in the sort of material world. So, what do you all choose to share?
Last time I killed a god. Because I'm letting all of them know they're on notice.
That time that I killed the first sorceress's daughter. First witch's daughter.
Nice. Yeah.
Same old. House chopped leg.
So I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious because I know for a fact when I'm asked to tell this story and Atheris identifies Amisul as what he's killed, I know for a fact half the party is going to reflexively say false god in front of a bunch of real gods who know better.
Smiles says this is the mental link.
Liam actually did not say false god this time.
Does Liam say it out loud?
No, he's not saying it. He's not saying it about false god.
He's still trying to figure out the whole thing, and she's just gonna shrug.
Doesn't matter what other people think. I've made my
I
decision
can't
a
hear
long time
Steve at
ago.
all to save my life right now.
Liam was triggering the slaying the werewolf and exploding out of the demon.
Got him maxed out too.
Those would be Liam stories.
Do they also ask Hoodle?
Yes. Everybody gets to tell the stories.
Hoodle takes the bone of the chicken leg because he ate it out of his mouth and goes. Hoodle is free and Hoodle will always be free. That's what Hoodle did. Hoodle is free.
Nice.
Liam will also though say that he has plans to free his home.
Noble goals.
And that will go much more important than anything else I've ever done.
So when Ash says false god into Theris's head, they all just kind of turn and look at you, and then they just shake their heads and go, it just wasn't awake yet.
Aaron, it's a joke. I'm not shit talking to your villain, man. It's not.
No, they're literally, you just, like, false god to Theris.
Ash is sticking in her mind palace, man.
And Aaron are very well aware that is players giving each other shit for fun.
Yes, I am fully aware.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just
through the mind link as you guys are
It's
talking.
the same way that I don't hate Ash. I don't personally want to give Ash all the shit, but Theris will give her all of the shit.
Yeah.
Also, Hoodle hears Liam say about freeing his people, and Hoodle looks at him. Liam not free? Liam need Hoodle to make him free? Hoodle help. Hoodle make Liam free.
Liam is free. The land and the people are not yet. They are still trapped.
How does land not be free?
The land does not belong where it is.
Hoodle make land free. Hoodle go with Liam, make land free. Free like Hoodle.
To be a long and arduous journey.
Just feed him dead bodies and he's all right.
Poodle, the original "Are you gonna eat that" character.
Right. Or going to explore the whole world because why not?
So when Liam's saying that, Liam's saying he's intending to free Barovia from the Shadowfell back to the Prime Material Plane. Like, that is his end goal.
Hoodle don't know that. You just said land's not free. Hoodle wants everything to be free. You might want to explain that to him.
Aww.
And he will.
In a way that manipulates the fuck out of him because he's a conquest paladin.
Yeah. And the gods seem kind of curious at that goal. Like, this is a rather tall task.
Because
then you know,
find the people who were there originally. So it's not like people that were brought in over to fight. He's from the original families that was in Barovia as a noble. So he knows what actually happened. That Sanji was just there.
Well, you gotta remember, Hoodle don't actually know anything about your past at all. He's just been a servant that was followed around, and he was just there for the final battle. So he actually don't know what your people are. You just said they're not free, and Hoodle wants to make them free because he wants everything to be free.
No, and Liam will fully take that as
Liam has a very specific definition of free that he's not going to explain to Hoodle, I'm sure.
Yes, so if somebody else wants to explain it to him before Hoodle gets himself killed, please, I want to play Hoodle later.
I think
the sequel campaign to this is going to be a lot of fun.
No, there's going to be some definitely some freedom, but until we get to that point, Inori's going to explore. There's a lot of things that she wants to see with her own eyes since she finally has her own eyes.
The seventh day is, of course, the wedding. You guys are at all various states of, like, you know, hungover at this point. Even walking, talking demigods that a lot of you have limits.
A drunken owl. Yeah, people are missing arms.
Yeah, Liam's good.
Oh my god.
I'll never be that lucky, so I won't even bother rolling.
Nope.
Poodle did not drink.
Earl is still not drinking.
You guys
will stealth dodge the alcohol if necessary. I don't know if I can evasion or uncanny dodge alcohol, but I will.
Winter just has to intravenously feed it to him. That's how this is going to be.
Nope,
I have a spell that just teleports alcohol to people's bloodstream.
Goddess's mouth if I have to.
The wedding itself goes off without a hitch.
No, Ash uses Mage Hand just to force feed people alcohol.
No, I think that's an evil
You've
act.
all been more or less accepted into the Warriors' Hall off the material plane. Those of you that drank the God's Eye with Vidar know exactly where you're standing after the ceremony went off. Because you've all been here before. Vidar is kind of in the midst of all of it.
At some point, Fergus will actually to Vidar. If this is home, do you want to stay?
He looks at you and he goes, as much as I love the Valkyries and bullshitting with my friends, we get to kill some really cool shit. We're not done yet.
That's what I figured, but it would have been impolite not to ask.
And you guys are, you know, off the material. You kind of all have that very... It's not the same kind of feeling like you had when you were in Ravenloft. And dealing with a whole bunch of undead. Like, that wrongness just isn't there. A couple of them greet Ash and, you know, kind of give her a respectful nod. And They mentioned the thing that Travarin had put in Ash's pocket before he died.
I don't remember that. Ash checks her pocket?
It was an amulet. It had a dragon carved from ruby in its midst. And a couple of them mentioned that that is the key to your birthright. And that both of your fathers probably would have wanted you to have that. And to not let it go.
What do you... Wait. Don't talk about my dad in the past tense. But Darian's fine. Ash puts it back in and just goes back. Thank you. Starts eating, kind of slightly odd feeling about... Confused odd feeling.
Don't tell my dad in past tense. Darian's fine. I don't speak with the dead. I talk to him every night. Wait.
Theris. Eventually a couple of them make their way to you. And one of the Einherjar takes the keys from you and looks at them.
Be careful with those. I can't seem to get rid of them, and I don't want you stuck with them, too.
They aren't yet done with you.
So I have gathered. But that's okay. Every time I find a place one of these keys needs to go to, I find something to put a sword into. Just tells me I've got more to do.
You will find much of that in the future. And there will be other discoveries that you will find with in places that you can go. And he kind of looks at that and looks towards the pocket that Ash put that amulet back into, and he says, they are tied together.
I don't know if you guys understand this, being long dead by now. Destiny is a crock of shit. I'm sick of it, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
And the Einherjar kind of laughs and he says, honestly, half the fun of Destiny is spiting it. It's more like a loose guideline than an actual hard rule. You know, Inori's having the time of her life because, like, you kind of see, like, the owls inside the hall as well. You also actually see the Aarakocra in the Warriors Hall.
The most broken race in D&D.
And you all kind of eventually make your way back, and the campaign is now pretty much over. And the band is going to probably separate for a while, and eventually you guys will all feel the call of fate to come back together. Is essentially the gist of what you are all told while you're in the quasi realm of the dead.
Ash divides up the money and and any other valuables, the exchanging of money into a bit of for everybody. I guess I should have done that now, but it's there.
Have you done the maths on that?
No, I've not done the math on that. I don't want to do the math at all.
And congratulations, everybody.
You do the math.
And congratulations, everybody.
You get to do the math.
Yeah. And Ash says, y'all need me? Y'all just call out for Ash Pandaren. I'll be right there.
Okay, what
you are all also now level 13.
Okay, who either goes with Nari or Liam if nobody explained what Liam was talking about to Hoodle. So
Inari is probably going to just yank Hoodle.
Okay.
Because he needs to, like, I don't know, I can't exactly say mature, but he could definitely use some settling time before he gets dragged off again.
Yeah.
You know, to learn the difference, you know, that the sun does go down, night does happen, blah, 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 that kind of thing.
Survival to teach him this stuff. Liam does not have survival. We have to learn this.
Yeah, you suck at survival.
Ferris is going to make a point of just asking Liam to stay in touch because he might have something for him soon.
Yes.
Liam will so he'll need to have a base of operations at first because he does plan on returning and freeing his land and the people, but that involves.
There are many challenges in this new world for Liam to learn how to get stronger so that eventually maybe he can free his realm.
And Inori is going to be like really cool with it and actually teach Liam how to handle Zipper.
Zipper winning the party.
So he can ride around on a giant basilisk dragon thing. Because he's going to go all conquest, at least that's something for a Zipper to eat.
Oh, yes.
I guess, does anyone have any...
Needs to go into the hell of the abyss or something like that to get stronger, he will do so. But you know, the abyss would probably be some place for Hope to have, hey, want me to help you clear out a home?
Okay, Hoodle has one more thing to say. He looks at Ash, looks in the face and goes, "Thou gods."
Ash is like confused and like, what?
Because Hoodle still thinks you're stupid because the false god, sun god, and the true sun god are not the same thing. To him, you're not.
Welcome to theology.
Oh, this is going to be great. So, everybody following along at home, it's been a long journey for us to get here. I'm glad you all came for the ride.
Before we stop, I'm going to give you one last bit that I told you I was going to tell you about later.
Yes.
The last thing that Ferris is going to do before we go off camera is he collected his mother's head, and he's going to sneak his way into the, was it Duchess's palace in Corilla?
Yes.
He is going to stealth his way into the Duchess's bedroom, and he's going to wake her up in the middle of the night with the head sitting on the pillow next to her, and tell her, "You're dealing with me now," and then he's going to leave.
Give her an offer. She cannot refuse.
Let me see if I can find some quick art of the duck.
Thank you for the campaign. Now, and I want to admit right now to everybody, I wish I played Hoodle the entire time, because Hoodle is way more cool than Mikhail.
Yeah, exactly. I will admit, I like Hoodle as well, and I'm looking forward to Kindle.
Yeah, same.
Same. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to being on the other side of the screen with you guys. Having been the DM for this campaign, you guys have been just the best that a DM could ask for. Seriously, I'm overjoyed with this campaign.
No, we haven't. You've just been so drunk you didn't notice how bad we are.
I watched the VODs. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. And the next time that you guys see me on camera for D&D, I will be the player, Crota will be the DM, and sometime probably next week, I'm going to do some random bullshit streams, because I haven't done those in a long